the party left Starfalls, traveled across the road for a bit, communicated with each other, and got to know each other a little bit better. Soon they landed at the edge of the Mire forest, only to be promptly attacked by a group of bandits. They fought the bandits, promptly destroyed them, eviscerated really everything. It was not much of a fight at all. And now there's but one person left, the leader of the group, who, upon recognition from one member of the party, Kaldrig, is discovered to be one of the people in the alleyway. So, this is where we were left off. You guys are still within the campsite in your positions. There are approximately 7 dead bodies with Renequius and another one of the bandits. That you don't hear anything coming from that direction. However, Renequius had run off to chase one of the bandits. The leader of the group of bandits is now groveling, surrounded by Tor, Gavrik, and I believe Angel, correct? You were on the other side of him?
And me, I'm over there too.
And Vignor.
Yeah.
So you guys pretty much have him surrounded. And Yala, roll me an intelligence check.
Ooh, goodness gracious.
It's a -1 for you.
Wait, what? No, it's not.
An intelligence?
9.
9. Okay, so you see the man groveling there. Something strikes you, but you can't quite put your finger on it. Kaldrig, however, you do recognize this. This was one of the men that had accosted the dwarf in the alleyway.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys do?
I'm gonna say, oh, well, look who we have here.
The man turns around at that point. He didn't really fight you during the fight, though. Right. You suspect that you might have been his target. You bastard!
So you didn't learn your lesson from last time, eh?
Look, we can talk about this.
What's there to talk about?
I mean, and he's you recognize this. This is a familiar sight. He pisses himself again.
Oh no! Giggle.
What coward? Kill him, dwarf.
Kill the dwarf accosted.
Yeah, I take my axe out.
Wait! Hold on. We can make a deal. I have money.
We don't need your stinking money.
Oh, how much money?
Oh.
We can actually steal from him after he's dead. I'd like to put that in suggestion.
He's got a good point. I can just take your money after I have your head too.
And then
Please.
I will decompose your body.
I've
Unless
got a
you know
family.
where the money is.
The plants.
He is. I have a wife and kids. Please don't kill me. Gavrik, roll a perception check.
Well, what if I have a wife and kids?
Or actually, anybody that wants to roll a perception check.
I got a 15.
15?
17.
17?
Hold on, let me check
18 plus 8, 26.
Okay.
That was not. Damn it, Eddie, I accidentally hit the bad character.
I got
Gavrik, your perception modifier is a +1.
I lied. I'm a 21. I was looking at the wrong character sheet.
Okay, so I got an 8 then total.
Okay, alright. Most of you believe him when he said that. Angel, he's lying out of his teeth to try and get out of this. He does not have a family.
Oh. He doesn't have a wife and family. You see the way his
lip
twitches up on the left, and then his right eye squints. He's lying.
He
Watch how
looks at
much he twitches after I take his head off.
You bitch. He's going to... Angel, he's going to try and... He had a knife hidden in, his back. He's going to try and take a swipe at you with his knife. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
That was 11.
Okay, it's okay, because he rolled a 4. He tries to swipe at you, but he's on the ground. It's still muddy. He slips, and just the knife goes tumbling out of his hand.
Can I hit him with my shield?
Pathetic.
Make a strength check.
10.
10?
I think I have... So 12.
12. As he falls, he drops his knife, you take your shield, and you kind of pin his arm to the ground. But he did just try to attack Angel after pleading and begging for his life.
I say, all right. I think I speak for everyone when I say, do you have any last words, lad?
Fuck you
Kill
and your
him.
stupid dwarven kind.
That's about right. And I fucking bring it down on him.
All right, roll me a strength check with advantage since he is prone
Pinned.
and grasped around.
I got okay. So plus 2, that's 13.
Did you roll twice?
Oh,
And then take the higher of the two.
17 plus 2, that's 19.
19. Okay. Where do you want to hit him?
Right in the fucking neck.
Right in the neck. All right. He's kind of at an angle, so you have the shot. You swing your axe down, clean cut straight through the neck. His head rolls across the ground. He is done.
Very good.
And y'all is very impressed.
Well done,
Surprised. I
dwarf.
thought Enyala would disapprove.
No, now he can return to the earth. I can decompose him with the mushrooms.
That's
Do you
More-
start going from body to body and Yala and decomposing them?
Yes, may I grow decomposing mushrooms on each body?
that
Wait,
is
can we search the
disgusting.
bodies first?
Yeah, if I
He
see
left
her
there.
going to decompose them, I'm gonna be like, no, wait! And I'm like running.
I'll go
and
for
I'm
his
gonna
head
start
first,
looking
then
through
to
their
decompose
pockets.
his head.
All right,
also-
everybody that
I
wants
don't
to
care-
search.
I don't care for any of this. This is like
I want to pick up the decomposed head and show it to Caldric. He can't hurt you anymore.
Yes, that's very good. Thank you. And I kind of like push it away.
I would also like to search the bodies.
Everybody that wants to search the bodies. Roll a d20 for me.
Loot that body.
17.
17.
2.
I got a 13.
Just a flat d20.
Flat d20.
19.
19. All right. Vignora and Angel both each roll me 2d6. 3d6. Gavrik, roll me 2d6.
2d6.
3d6?
Yes.
Ah, shit. Hold on.
I got a
Oh, it's
1
beautiful.
You got a
and a
1
5.
and a 5. All right, so you got 6.
7.
7.
3d6. Okay, 8 plus 6. That's 14?
14. So each of you find your respective roll numbers in silver coins on the bodies that you search through.
Damn, these guys are poor.
They're out trying to rob you. They're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're broke.
Kind of explain why they came after us.
A
I
number of
pocket
them.
14.
Money
They
up
will
numbers.
Pocket 14 gold, as though that's not the most amount of money I have right now.
Wait, I thought
Oh,
it was
it was silver, not gold.
Or silver, sorry. So I mean, point still stands.
Yeah.
Wait, how broke are you exactly?
Yeah, for real.
Did they not pay you up front?
Yeah, what did
I
you do
didn't
with the 200
I didn't
gold?
say. I never said I was broke aloud.
Oh, okay.
Did they pay you or did you spend it all?
Actually, real quick, roll me a sleight of hand check, Angel, and then everybody else roll me a perception check.
Ooh.
15.
15.
I got a 5.
5.
I got a
Okay.
1.
All right.
7.
7. Well, everybody except Gavrik outrolled her. You guys do notice that her coin purse does look a little light as she's pickpocketing, putting the coins into it. So,
Maybe I don't keep my money on me, because then when situations like this happen, and I point to the dead bodies, then I can't get robbed and murdered.
Can we roll a perception check on that?
Yeah, I'm not buying it.
roll me a deception, and everybody else roll a perception.
7.
No!
What'd you do?
I got a
Ooh.
I got a 7 again.
I got a 7.
I got a natural 1.
Oh,
Oh, everyone beats you. Okay.
the volume of the coin purse speaks way more than your actual self, Angel, in this one. Sorry,
Not
but
a very good
you
swindler.
you guys
Wait.
do
Devil
pick up
Angel.
the
You're right. I am a terrible swindler, and I am a very honest person because I'm a terrible liar, actually. Does anyone see my sister?
I think
So
she's
you
over
do
there
realize at this point
growing up,
that
honey.
she's not in the immediate vicinity. You did see her run to the east to follow that one.
Fuck, she could be dead! You idiots! And I take off.
And I just
So-
go, meh.
It's not my job. boss.
I go after her.
All right, the two of you run. You don't have to run very far. You make it around the rock that the guy had been slipping on, and you see her. She is crouched down next to the bandit, just slowly just stabbing him. He's already dead. She's just repeatedly stabbing him, just like humming a tune to herself.
Renek, are you alright?
Oh yes. Oh. Are we done?
Yes, they're all dead. Did you loot that one?
Oh. Hold on. Oh, he's got 9 pieces of silver on him.
Good job. I high five her.
Vignora, roll me a perception check.
It fell. 18.
18. Okay. As you approach Renequius and the bandit Their mask has slipped off their face. You recognize this person. This was the guy that Gavrik was talking to at the bar.
Motherfucker.
No.
That married
The guy
you
that
guys.
married us?
Yes.
What a bitch.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna kick him. I'm gonna kick him.
You
I
go
don't
up.
care that he's dead. I'm kicking him.
You
He's
kick the body.
already dead. You don't
measure.
have to.
Full strength.
Roll me a strength check.
7.
A 7. You kick him. It's a dead body. Some of the Renequius had kind of been stabbing a smiley face in his gut, and you see some of the intestines. They break
Ew.
through and kind of just fall out onto the ground.
Renequius is a psycho.
Food for the
Yeah,
animals.
right? Like, I didn't get a psycho vibe from Renequius until Eddie took over.
Bit touchy.
Her alter ego. She's got multiple personality
Oh, I'm
disorders.
so sorry,
I'm just
Becca.
yelling
Are you
into
Renequius
the
right now, or are
darkness,
you
like
Eddie?
I'm
I
just
am-
yelling into the darkness, like cursing and draconic.
Gavrik, you hear her cursing. You've not heard her cursing like this
Yeah,
in the entire time you spent with her.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that, so I'm gonna follow over to wherever I hear the cursing
Alright.
from.
You come around the rock. You see a disemboweled human that you recognize as well.
As you do.
This was the man that had married the two of you.
So I'm gonna walk over, and I'm going to before I see him, I'm gonna look up in your. It's really not necessary to kick a dead body, and then I'm gonna see who it is and like make out the face, and then I'm gonna send a firebolt at them.
Roll me a
At the dead body.
Just as I was
attack
thinking,
roll
well done.
with advantage because it's an inanimate object.
I got a 15.
Roll again just in case you roll higher,
Oh yeah.
and add your spell attack modifier to that.
That's a 12. 12, and then what's my spell?
Oh,
modifier?
so the 15 plus 5 is a 20. So where do you want to hit him?
I'm gonna aim for the head.
All right, it hits him square in the face, and the face has already like it's dead. The skin starts to slaw off, like that one scene from We Were Soldiers where the guy got the napalm on
Oh,
his
dude,
legs.
no.
Like a marshmallow that's been over the fire for too
Eddie.
long and it's got the
Gross.
crusty bits.
Nice.
Ugh.
But he is well and truly dead. Do you guys notice they do each have, some of them have scimitars. They're not great quality. Some of them have crossbows. But do you want to take any of their supplies?
I will take one of the scimitars.
A scimitar? Okay, go ahead and add that to your inventory.
Do they have any cloaks that don't have holes in them at this point?
No, they are all pretty fucked up. Most
Can
of
I
their
whisper
most
to
of their
the ants in
clothing
the area
is
to come eat the bodies?
bloody or pierced or something. Say again.
Can I whisper to the ants in the area to have them come? Tell them there's a buffet.
Yes.
My sister's the psycho, not the ones that are kicking entrails, firebolting faces, and
You're all
sticking
psychos.
ants upon corpses.
Hey, I
Every
know a
one of you
motive
are
at this
psycho.
point. I'm
Tree.
pissed.
Yeah, nah. Listen, there's a little bit more personal stuff going on.
I don't know that.
I don't know that.
So
I just
Well, you
saw a
didn't say
guy's
anything
face
either,
fall
so-
off.
while you guys are chilling around their tours, could we move the bodies at least away from the campsite so that they're not going to stink up the place? So he
I'll
starts
carry bodies.
dragging out bodies. Do you guys help him?
I help him, yeah.
Okay,
Isn't that a nice little river by the bridge? We could just throw them in there, you know?
We burn body.
Whatever.
you
We don't-
see
Poison river with assholes.
Enyala
Just saying.
as you guys drag the bodies away from the campsite. She's speaking to the ground. You don't quite see, but soon you do see a couple of ant colonies start to come over top of the bodies, and you can only imagine what they are about to do.
I just look at Caldric and I'm like, where do you find this thing?
I would.
It found me.
You're very protective of it, yes?
Oh yes.
I have idea.
Right.
Devil angel, come hither.
Oh, it's Angel the Devil. But yeah, what do you need?
Whatever, devil lady, don't care.
Alright, racism.
I make you
love
deal.
it.
I make you deal. I give you 30 gold. You never touch her hole. And she gets honey whenever she wants.
My leaves perk up.
Renequius comes up to you. I mean, 30 gold is a pretty good deal. It is infinite honey. I mean, it's it's not hard for us to,
Right.
you know.
It's infinite, which means I won't touch her hole, and she gets infinite honey for a month.
You can't go near her hole. You can't ask about hole. You leave her hole alone.
Hold on, that wasn't a part of the deal. You said I just couldn't touch the hole.
We're negotiating.
45 gold.
Deal? Leave hole alone.
50 gold.
They said 45. We made deal. That way you
Alright,
get
see.
gold. She gets her
Alright,
honey.
okay.
Dwarf doesn't have to worry.
45 gold. Enough honey for a month. I won't look at the hole, touch the hole. Be within... It's gonna be hard to be within 3 feet of the hole if we get into another
Or
weird
ask.
spat
You
like
don't
this.
ask about hole.
Alright, I won't ask about the hole. Fine, deal.
Deal.
Okay, so go ahead and
Hold
mark
on,
off
man.
45 gold and add.
And
May I, have a-
Yama,
may I indulge in the honey?
tree lady, go get your honey.
Yes, you want honey?
Oh,
And Renequius,
I want to like come up to Renequus and get right in her face. Honey.
Oh, hold on. And she pulls out her bag. She's like, holds it out, kind of. Is this
Yeah,
right,
dwarf.
sister?
Caldric, you don't have to
I
worry.
want to get like a scoop of it and
Okay.
just hold it up and eat that while everybody else converses.
All right. You see, and
You don't know where it's going into.
she holds the honey up to her face and kind of like backs towards a tree away from you guys.
I shared
So-
it with the ant.
I look at Renek and I'm just like, endless supply for a month? She's gonna be addicted. And then, that's when we start reaping the benefits.
Yes, absolutely. A good idea. You guys see Sendra walk up to you at that point. Well, that was a hell of a fight. Who's up for a drink? Honestly, I know it's almost time to leave, but I could go for some alcohol right now.
I think I've had enough to drink.
It's so you guys did basically get your rest. It's pretty much almost morning time,
And I've like used half my spells already. Woo!
but
Um,
she pops over to the cart and grabs her own like mug and a couple others if anybody wants to join her. So nothing quite like morning drinking.
Well, I suppose I'll have one, but then we need to get going. There's
Oh.
work to be done.
Oh, for sure. Right. She indulges in a drink. You guys start packing up your campsite. Is there anything else you guys would like to do before you leave the vicinity?
I'm gonna dump a bunch of the drink on my shoulder after I pull the arrow out of it that I took.
Oh, yeah. Roll
I'm
me
trying to look
a
hardcore in front of everyone.
roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I do the same thing.
Yes.
I don't have a drink. I just pull it out.
Okay, roll me a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
13.
A 13. It hurts, and you're like, oh, fuck. But you kind of like you do your best to not look like a bitch. Gavrick.
I got an 11.
Okay. You're like, Venora, can you help me? He can't seem to get it out on his
All
own.
right, little man, I don't understand what the fuss is about, and I go to try and help him, but I end up like yanking it out of his.
You take 1 point of piercing damage from that.
Lovely.
You did take damage last game, correct?
I took damage, but then I got healed.
Okay.
Oh wait,
well,
no, I did. I also took
the ice
six.
knife damage.
6.
So
Yeah.
he's looking a little hurt, like it's bleeding. So
Can I use
I offer the ale in case you want to pour it on your arm.
you have
I
both
use
cure
it.
wounds and actually you have cure wounds. So if you want to use that, you can totally use that.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use that.
Yes. So roll the.
7.
Okay. You heal. You stop the bleeding. The wound starts to close. Gavrick, you feel a lot better.
Do I recover any points or just?
You got 7 hit points back.
Oh, okay.
So, however,
See, I am good wife.
Is anybody else hurt?
Okay.
what was that,
sorry.
James?
Is anybody even hurt anymore?
I think it is.
I'm still -4, but 'tis but a scratch.
Tor
try using
looks
my
a little
lay
hurt
on
from
hands.
that ice knife, but he's.
I can use my lay on hands on everybody and heal us up before we move on.
I would appreciate if you actually could do that to me.
Now, how does this? So, all right. So I have
I
a
shuffle
pool of
over, too.
healing points.
Lay on
What's the
hands
full
is
re-
basically you have a giant battery of healing points, and you can disperse them
Yeah.
however you like. So you have 15 hit points that you can give out.
I think Renequius got hurt a little bit. Even when I healed her, she only got like 6 points. Back.
She's almost full. She's at 16 out of 19. So Tor's down about I believe, 10-ish hit
So is there any
points.
kind of like? I guess I don't even have to like roll or anything. I can
No,
just spend
you.
points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just you put your hands on
Okay,
them.
so then-
Healing spells, you never have to really roll; they just happen.
Yeah. So then, how many points to heal up, Angel?
I only need 4.
I will give you 4.
I will give you 4.
How many to heal up Tor?
Tor needs about 10, so
Wow.
he took some damage that last round from Enyala.
And then the only other one is what? Renequius?
She's got 3, but Tor will pass healing if Renequius gets it.
I will give it to Renequius.
Yeah.
So I have 8 left.
Yes.
You want to give
And
the
you-
rest to Tor?
I'll give the rest to Tor.
I do appreciate your kindness.
There. So it's at until we rest again.
Yep.
A long
So you guys gather up the rest of the supplies, load them onto the cart. There are still 4 horses. The bandits did not manage to get to the cart in time before you eviscerated them. Who would like to take a horse for the next part of the trip?
Well, my back's killing me from riding the horse yesterday, so I'd rather go on the wagon.
All right. So Caldereg is on.
Take a horsey.
I'll take
I'll take a horse.
All right, and I'm going to get in the cart. All right, well, I'll take the last horse, so I'll lead the way. Sendra is driving the cart. Would anybody like to sit in the cart with her in the front?
I'm gonna
Gavrik?
be sitting-
Sure. Yeah. I'll
Okay.
sit right.
Sure. All right, so Gavrik's in the front. Caldrig, you're in the back with Tor
And
and
Renek.
Renequius. So you guys continue
God.
your journey. You are now within the beginnings of the Mire Forest. You guys are approaching Grundling Lake. It is a massive body of water. A lot of your trip is along the edge of the lake. You guys travel for a good 5 or 6 hours before you start to break off from the lake and head closer into the mire. The trees are massive now. There are these giant swamp mangroves. It starts getting, you hear the crickets, you hear the frogs. It sounds like Louisiana.
It sounds like home.
The bayou.
Venora and Enyala, you guys are both, you start to get the reminiscence of home. Enyala more so. Venora, you live more near the mountains, but you were close to the mire, and you have
My
spent time
dad lived
there.
there, Venora. He is a
Um,
mushroom. He lives in the forest. We're not going to be going near where I'm from, right?
No.
passing right?
That
Okay.
would be Plumside. That is to the south. You guys are more so. So if you look on the map, you guys are heading
Yeah.
to about there-ish.
Yeah, okay.
So it's right above the text, the mire. But you're heading into the forest. You do see there is a split on the road as you guys are traveling. There's a sign that says Plumside and then Merkvale. So Enyala, you would know. You guys, if you were to take a right, you would head in the direction of your hometown.
My
So,
dad.
but
Are you saying all that out loud? Your lore drop, Enyala?
Yeah, I'm very excited. I point to the sign, and I'm like, my dad lives there. He is a mushroom. His name is Fred.
So-
Your dad's mushroom?
Can you
Then-
read the sign?
Enyala, you wait. Can you read?
Yeah, I can read.
Okay, all right. Just
I just wanted to know.
Fred taught me how to read.
So, and you recognize the name Plumside. That is the one city that you know exists, and now you know 2 cities exist, Plumside and Starfalls.
Yeah, I know. I knew 2 places exist now.
Your knowledge of places has just doubled.
I can't wait to tell the Shire of my adventures.
How did you get in Starfalls exactly?
I followed my dwarf friend,
So your
Oh.
dwarf friend's from Plumside too?
my dad,
I thought your dad's name was Fred.
and my frogs.
So you have 2 dads. Not judging.
No, just Fred. He
Oh,
had
so
me
the-
since I was a sapling.
And you followed a dwarf. Are you like an item?
No, I just wanted to follow him, so I just kept following him.
Do you follow random strangers? There's something special about the dwarf.
I liked his funny voice.
It is funny, isn't it?
It is. He's got.
You are
tiny
one
little-
strange tree lady.
I must keep him safe.
Why do you feel the need to keep him safe?
He is my friend.
You have other friends, right?
You're my friend now.
Oh, thank you.
I blink one eye at a time. We're all friends now.
She does that.
We all float down here.
That's exactly how I interpret it, and I just
And
go,
Nala's scaring the shit out of me.
We're all friends now, and I will remember you
Slow
fondly
blinking.
when you return to the earth.
wait, when who returns to the earth?
If you ever return to the earth, I will remember you fondly.
But what if I don't return to the earth for a very long time?
Well, I will be grateful for your presence.
Can you make sure I don't return to the earth for a little bit?
No, all things must die.
We all return to the earth eventually, Devil Angel. Although
I know
you will take a lot longer to do so, based on the way you were fighting last night.
Pretty handy, folk hero and all.
You
God
are
knows
very
spells.
powerful.
Oh, thank you.
You guys travel for another 2 hours after that fork in the road, and eventually there is a split trail. There's the main road that heads off to Merkvale, and there's a smaller pathway. And Emery, I'm not familiar with this one. However, something is telling me we should go this way. Hey, Tor! And you hear Tor from the back. Yes. What is it? There's a path over here. Do you think we should go check it out? Why would we do that? Emery's going to hitch up his horse and stop the caravan.
Are you sure that's a good idea? We should maybe stay on the path, considering the bandits, a few hours ago.
That man is
Well-
going to get himself killed.
He's going to return to the earth. Do you want to go watch?
Ooh, yes.
I am very curious, and I would like to see what is this way. Does anybody want to join me?
I'll get off my horse. My
Yeah.
ass hurts.
Are there any animals in the area?
Right
That I
now,
can-
you do hear just a few swamp creatures just making their little calling noise, some birds. Nothing of danger, if that's what you're asking about.
I could stretch my little legs. I'll go as
Yeah, I'll
well.
probably get off my horse and follow him.
Can I not follow them, but use Finding Companion to kind of follow them? Or Find Companion?
Are you talking about your familiar spell?
Oh yeah, my familiar. Yeah, Find Familiar.
So this will be a bit of a retcon here. Let's say you know you have this spell and you haven't gotten to use it yet.
Mhm.
It takes a minute to focus on the spell to summon your familiar, but you're in the back of the cart, and Caldric, you see him do this. He's pulled out his wizard book, and he's doing some chanting. You and Tor are both watching intently. What creature do you choose, Gavric? It can be any small creature of your choice.
It seems like a falcon or like a bird.
A bird? Okay, falcon? Yeah, sure. So,
I was about to ask if I could wild shape into a bird to get like an aerial view of the area.
yes, we'll get to that here in a moment. This is kind of back in. This is a retcon. You're in the back of the cart, and this creature takes shape. These little motes of light start to form, and you see the shape of a bird come into creation. And there is a falcon that has just been. Gavric, you and Tor and Caldrig all see this falcon take form in front of you. Its eyes are a glimmering gold for a minute, and they look at you and they lock eye contact with you. Caldrig, you see Gavric's eyes also glow gold, and they have the same glowing color for a moment, and then it fades. All right, so you have summoned your familiar. This creature
That's a neat trick.
This creature will listen to you, and you can use the familiar sight feature if you so choose. But yes, everybody is getting out of the cart. Sendra and Tor both decide they're going to stay behind to make sure nothing happens to Gavric. The rest of you follow Emery into the forest.
Yeah.
Okay. You do see Enyala.
Is it best if we leave that many people to guard the wagon? Should maybe I stay with Renek?
It is okay. We can handle it if anything needs to. We will protect your sister if. It's okay, sister. You can go into the forest.
All right, but if anything crazy happens, I need you to scream really loud like we practiced.
I am very good at that. Don't worry.
All
So-
right. No, I'll go with the rest.
All right. You guys see that Gavric did not come out of the cart, but sitting on Caldrig, would you allow the familiar to perch on your shoulders?
Yes, but I'm gonna be like, if you take a shit on me,
So Gavric, you are able when you focus through your familiar, you now lose all of senses. You become Helen Keller in the cart.
Damn.
You see Gavrick's eyes turn black, but the familiar's eyes, Caldrig, you notice the bird blinks, and then Gavrick's eyes are in the familiar's eyes. So it no longer has its
Necrius
falcon
would be
eyes.
so concerned.
So, but you get the sense that now Gavrick is looking through the bird.
Like, okay, I see what you're doing there.
Fighting the urge to cast message and tell her to rob him while we're gone.
Damn.
Damn.
I won't, because I don't know, but it would be
Guys,
fucking
I won't do it.
I mean, to be fair, Tor is there, and he did say
That would be within your character, though.
I don't see his eyes.
Yeah, this is true.
So you don't know. So you don't see it go. Okay.
I don't
Well,
see
you
his
see-
eyes. They're weird. Otherwise,
you see
I might.
Caldrig get out of the cart. There was a falcon on his shoulder now that wasn't there before. So, but you don't know where the falcon came from. Do you guys head off in the direction of the trail splitting?
Yeah.
I'm
Whenever
just
in
following
yellow wild
Emery.
shapes, I want to fucking jump 5 feet in the air.
Okay, yes. So you guys are walking, and Yala, what part of the line are you in? The front of the line or the back of the line? What are you doing? As you guys go off on
be
the new
walking
trail,
in the back.
you'll walk in the back. So
Yeah.
roll me a perception check, Angel.
If I even see you turn into a bird.
Yeah.
Okay, well, 19.
19. You hear a creaking noise. You look behind you. The tree is morphing into. What are you choosing?
I would like to be a kestrel. They're like little baby falcons.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
You
I thought it was going to
feeling-
be like one of those freaky looking heron things, and I was about to scream.
feeling
hilarious.
inspired
Wow.
by Gavrick, or not Gavrick, by the falcon on Caldrig's shoulder. You think to yourself, "Oh, bird! I can be a bird. I'm gonna be a bird."
That's exactly what she would do too. She'd be like, "Oh, bird, I can do that."
So you watch as she goes from this tall, lanky tree into this cute little bird with big eyes. You hop.
They still blink one at a time.
They
No.
they're still blinking one at a time. Typically, when you see birds, they blink very quick, like look around quickly. Hers.
And I'm just staring straight at you.
Do you
Nice
do
bird.
you hop up onto her shoulder?
You know what? Yeah. I wanna sit on her head, like
All
our like in
My
between her
horns?
horns. In between her horns.
In between her horns.
And just like cozy myself down.
You are the tree turned bird flies up, gets up, and tries to land on your head. Are you gonna let her?
Roll some decision making dice here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
gonna
But
let her-
I'm
okay.
extremely uncomfortable, and I just like, please don't shit on me.
She flies up, lands on top of your head. You feel the little claws kind of on your thing, and then she kind of like
Ow.
shifts down and kind of nestles into your hair.
I fluff up. You know how like birds
fluffs
fluff
up.
up and get like all, and I just get down.
I should
And-
charge you for this, and I keep walking.
I peck her a little bit to let her know I'm there.
She
Is
pets
it a
you.
gentle peck, or is
It's
it
a gentle peck. It's a very gentle peck,
Alright.
like a boop.
You nestle yourself in. Let's say so. Emery's in front. After Emery is I would say Vignora, then Caldrig, then Angel with Enyala on the forehead, and Gavrick's bird form is on Caldrig's shoulders. So there are 4 people, 2 birds walking through the forest. You follow the pathway for a good 10 minutes, and it leads you into this marshy clearing. And as you walk towards the clearing, a almost unnatural, it's like if the sky were to turn to sunset, but it doesn't do it that quickly, and it's like almost a perpetual night in this open clearing area. There are swampy waters, and there are these little rickety looking wooden bridge walkways that connect in this almost spider-like pattern, and it goes out for a good 100 feet, and you do see a soft glimmering light. Do you guys continue? What do you guys want to do? Emery looks back now. Well, I did not know this was going to be here. What do you guys think we should do?
I
Leave?
follow you.
What? Wait, you want to leave?
Well, is this where we're supposed to be going?
I don't know. I just saw the pathway and thought it might be fun.
It's nighttime, when it's not supposed to be.
I know, isn't that cool?
That sounds like a problem.
Is he under some kind of enchantment or some shit?
Roll a perception check.
Frick.
Sorry, roll an insight check.
17.
17. You don't think he is under any sort of enchantment. He's just a curious little short person.
I'm gonna look at the others. I mean,
Can I use my divine sense?
Yes, you can. What are you able to...
So it says the presence of any strong evil registers as as a noxious odor, and any powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears. Within
You
the
can
same
know the
radius,
location of
also
any
protect
celestial fiend,
presence.
undead within 60 feet. It is not behind total cover. Know the type. Okay, so you clutch your holy symbol and channel your deity's divine magic through you and cast out your awareness into this bog area. What you feel is what almost feels like the memory of evil, but there is no presence of it. It feels like a lingering scar. However, you do not detect any sort of evil creatures in the area.
Now, how close to our... I guess I should know this.
Mhm.
Caldric would know this. How close are we geographically to where we were heading in the first place? Are we
You
in
guys were on the trail, not far from Vignora's home, but you headed about 10 minutes off the path into the north, into the mire itself. So,
And where was our... Okay, wait, sorry. So where were we
you guys-
ultimately heading?
you guys are ultimately heading about half a day's travel towards a small outpost further down the road, sort of on the direction to Merkvale. So
We're not wildly afar from our
You're
hunting
about
ground.
half a day from the outpost, and then near the outpost is where they were hearing reports and reporting back to the group initially. So it's still a bit of a ways. Roll me an intelligence check real quick.
It was 11 then.
11. Okay. You think you might be within the danger zone, but you didn't pick up anything. So
Okay.
as far as you can tell, using your divine sense, there is no immediate danger.
Okay. Well, then I kind of say that I'm like, I don't think anything here's going to be dangerous, but it couldn't hurt to just maybe take a little peek before we move on.
hold on now. Are we getting paid to take peeks, or are we getting paid to stop a beast? So
We're
there has
getting
been
paid
involved
to
in
stop
this.
a beast, but you don't find a beast without a trail.
Right, but Emery, this was a trail that you wanted to go on that we didn't have to go on. So should we be putting ourselves in danger for free?
I do that all the time, and I agree with Caldric here. If there is any sort of evidence in this location, I think he makes a good point. We should investigate it. I'd probably also get a talking to from Tor if we didn't and found something like this.
We get paid to hunt the beast, and if there's anything here that could give us a clue as to what we're hunting, because God knows our party leaders don't know shit about what we're hunting yet.
Emery smiles and holds his thumb up.
I agree with the dwarf.
Alright, but if there's nothing related to this beast here, I'm billing you. And I look at Emery.
I think that's fair.
I will take it. Flips you a gold coin.
I take it.
Can I fly
Wrapping
and
up.
scout around from
You want to
above
fly ahead? Yes.
and see? Yeah, scout out.
Okay. So you guys came from behind you is a lot of the high trees. It's almost like a boggy clearing. So there's a lot of water. It goes out for about 100 feet. You'd say the clearing is about 200 feet in diameter. Towards the center of the clearing is a glowing orange light.
Spooky.
So are you going to scout that direction?
Yeah, I want to scout that direction and there, see what I can see. Bring
Okay.
back some information.
You fly up. As you are flying, the closer you get to that orange light, you start seeing growths of thorny vines that are kind of coming up out of the ground.
Oh yeah, the
Pop
big
up.
briar walls.
Yeah.
The briar wall. Thank you, briar wall. That is a great way to put it. You see kind of these briar walls about 50 feet out from the glowing, and they kind of continue inwards. They don't they cover over the water. There are still the rickety little wooden bridges. Do you approach closer?
Yes, but with caution.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you get
Approach,
closer.
but I have my shield up a little bit.
So
just
this
in
is Enyala. She's flying ahead of you guys right now.
case.
Um,
My bad.
as you get closer, you spot a small hut. The orange glowing light is coming from the inside. There's smoke coming from the hut, but it is very much faded. It's not Roll me a perception check.
11.
11. Okay. You do see a hut in sort of the center of this bog, and that's what you are able to identify it as. What do you do?
I don't want to go any further by myself, so I turn around so I can go back and relay the information to the team.
Okay. The rest of you guys, do you start moving forward as you see Inyala scout out?
I'm kind of in the middle of the group, but I feel like we were still
Well,
moving.
I'll take the lead on this one. So Emery starts walking forward.
Darn right you are.
He starts walking across the planks. You guys make it about 25 or so feet. You're not walking very quickly. You are being very. Everybody, roll me a perception check.
16.
16. Okay.
I got a
1.
3.
1.
A 3. Gavrik, you are very, very much engorged in Caldrig's hair and the petunia that you see. You are curious about that thing. You are wondering why it's there.
I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1.
22.
22. Okay. Venora and Angel, you guys look out. You see mist kind of coming up. You do not see any creatures of any sort. This area is barren of any kind of animal life. You do see approaching Enyala in bird form. Enyala, you've arrived back at the group. What do you do?
Can I try to do like an acrobatics thing and like an acrobatics check to like land in a cool motion and try to look smooth
The music.
Yeah,
Are you?
spook.
before I relay the information?
Yes, roll me an acrobatics check.
14.
14. You transform into a bird and manage to land in front of Emery and not destroy the bridge. What did you find?
There is a hut in the middle of a big wall of thorns. There's a strange glowing orange light coming from within.
Is that the light? He looks past you. A hut.
That's the very one.
All right. Did you see anything in the hut?
No, just the light.
Just the light. That
I,
sounds like an
I
invitation.
look at
to move
Emery
forward.
and I like nudge him a little bit, and I'm like, "This sounds like witch. It sounds like."
I don't
witch."
either. Maybe we should go.
I don't know. Let's put it up to a vote. Who wants to go forward? Who wants to stay? Who wants to leave? I want to go forward.
Has Inyala ever heard of any witches in the mire before? Does she know any tales of them or anything?
Actually, you know what? Yeah, roll me a history check.
Hey.
I did not say I did not want to go
Venora,
forward.
same thing since you lived here.
8.
Roll me a history check. 8?
18.
18. So, Enyala, you have.
I don't know nothing about the North
You
Mire.
know they exist. You've heard of patients that have come in, speak of them, but that's about all you know. Venora, you know there are a few witches that have lived in the mire. They seem to love the dark, dingy area. Some of them live up in caves in the mountains. Some of them live in the White Mounds. And they are very dangerous creatures. You would also know at this point, if there is a witch in this area, that she would already know you guys are there. You've entered into her domain, so you have that knowledge. You know. However, you did hear Caldrig say that he did not detect anything specifically. I would personally like to go forward. Caldrig, do you sense anything yet?
No.
That was good timing.
This place.
He casts detect good and evil, right?
He used divine sense.
Divine sense. Can I use detect magic?
Detect magic or detect good and evil? What do you?
Detect magic.
Detect magic. Oh yes, you can do that. What is the range on that?
Let me see. Casting time. Range self, target self. Concentration up to 10 minutes for the duration. You sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in that area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic.
You guys are about 75 feet away from the house. Do you want to move closer and hold that spell up?
Yeah, if we're continuing forward.
Are we gonna continue, guys?
And it does say that it can penetrate most barriers, but it's blocked by a 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay.
I guess I could go forward. If only I had a gold coin to motivate me.
You are a
You just
pushy
got one.
motherfucker, aren't you? I just gave you a gold coin not 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, but that was just to stay
how about
here.
this?
If you
How
want
about
me to
this?
go
Emery pulls out another gold coin and throws it in the direction of the house.
Oh.
Now we will walk that way, and if we come across it,
If we come across it, I'm getting a gold coin.
yeah, you all.
Oh,
Either way.
steal yourself, Bard.
All right,
I'm
let's
marching
go.
ahead. I'm being
Emery's-
cocky now. I'm
Emery's
marching right in
ahead,
there.
too. Okay, so you get within the range, and you detect a very heavy magical presence within the house.
I'm looking for my gold
Do I
coin.
see the aura around?
Roll
what
me
it is?
an investigation check, Angel. The aura is all within the house. You don't see specifics.
The
though,
whole
because-
house is the aura. Okay.
Not the whole house, but there are a great many things inside the house.
They're
you
like,
can go
okay, there is a lot of magic inside that hut.
with. Angel,
9.
9. Okay, you look and look and look, and it must have fallen down between the cracks of one of the wood slats like Alicia's ID at the Ren Fair.
Damn it.
Damn.
Fucking hell.
I'm gonna keep looking. I'm determined to find this coin.
At this point, can I? Oh,
Yes, go ahead, Gaffert.
I was gonna say at this point, can I? Would I know the way, since I was watching the way they took from my familiar's perspective?
You would recognize. There's only one trail. You
Okay.
Pretty.
So at this point, can I break it from where I am and start heading this way?
Yes. So
Uh.
you're sitting in the cart. Your eyes and ears come back. Tor, Sandra, and Renequius are all sitting there, kind of staring at you. Oh, are you all finished talking to your bird? Is everyone okay out there?
Well, I can definitely say they might get into some hot things here pretty soon. They seem to be around a magical hut out in the forest.
Do we need to go join them?
I think that would be a wise idea.
All right, let's go. Sandra, do you mind watching the cart? And she looks at him. Sure, go ahead. See what they've got. Renequius pipes up. I'm gonna go find our sister. I'm joining you guys. So she pops out of the cart too, and you guys head off in that direction. So you're about 10 minutes of walking though. So
I kind of
I
figured.
turn to Falcon, Gavric, and I'm just like, "You have Falcon eyes. Can't you see where the coin went?" And then he like bursts into smoke, and I'm like, "Fuck."
well, so the falcon it's still there. However, its eyes blink, and they're falcon eyes. all
Oh
of
no, it's a
sudden.
bird again. Oh,
it is-
I
it
watch
is
his
still-
eyes turn. I'm just like, "Can you hear me?"
Hello, friend.
The bird looks at you. It nods
I nod back.
from one fake creature to another. Okay, so
Can
you
you
guys,
ask it to help me look for this coin?
Sure, I'll ask. Could you find the gold coin for my friend?
The bird hops off, starts looking around. Roll me another investigation check, Angel. With the bird's helping you now, so you get to roll again.
It was another 9.
Can I, hold on, wait. Can I,
Do you want to sing a little song and inspire yourself?
Yeah, actually, I do.
He's crying over this damn gold coin.
I can make it a 12.
that'll break my
A
concentration.
12. All right. You are looking. Do you jump off and into the water? You do notice a glimmer under the bridge in the water.
If I get less than 10,
Yeah.
yes. Over 10, no. It was a 7. Yeah.
All right. You're gonna jump
going
off.
under
The water is viscous.
I'm like, what is she doing?
A lot of trouble to go for a gold coin.
You splash in the water. You can see it now, though. Getting into the water, it seems like you've disturbed some of the sediment, and so it's heading towards the coin. It might, if you don't move quickly, it might cover over where the coin was, and you might lose sight of it.
I'm dexterously dashing.
Roll
I'm
me
trying not
a-
to make a splash,
roll
but
me a
I am trying to
dexterity
get it in
check.
time. All right, these dice are gonna go to prison.
A resage.
You need to resave
Just
them.
a flat dex check.
Mhm.
It's an 11.
An 11. Okay, roll me a d6.
I would say it's punishment for rolling so good the other day.
I know, right? They just my dice just left me a 3.
The sediment does cover over it, and you're like, it's right there. I know it's there. You feel around, and it takes you about 3 minutes, but you grasp that fucking coin. There it is. It's in your hands.
In it.
When I get it, I just hold it up. I'm like, ha! Got it!
You are soaking wet at this point, but
Um,
you've got your
I'm
gold
just
coin.
shaking my head.
When she gets out of the water, could
Mhm.
I, to dry her off, could I use destroy water? I can create or destroy water.
Oh, create or destroy water. You
That is a godly power.
You're right.
know what? Roll me an Arcana check.
Arcana, okay.
I don't like the questioning behind this. Please don't destroy my clothes.
You create or destroy matter.
It's just a naked tiefling.
Alright, now all of you owe me gold right now, empty pocket.
I assume
was
the
your-
water makers stink. 17.
17. Okay. You watch as the water like evaporates from Angel, and she is now. You are dry. It does not get rid of the mud that is also caked on you, but you are dry.
Oh, it's dry mud now. It's all crusty.
I just stare at her. Dry.
Thank you, and I cast Prestidigitation.
There
to
it
get
is.
this-
I was
get
like,
the
one
mud
of you
off.
guys has to have that.
I
And
have
so
it. I have it.
Yeah.
But I wanted to see what she do.
What is that?
it cleans her off. It's a cantrip.
Oh.
Aww.
So she casts it. Her clothes are clean. You got no more mud on you. So
You just,
Alright.
I just want to point out.
And y'all wanted to feel like she helped.
I could have used that when
Did
I had
help.
and puke all over my face.
I
absolutely.
thought
you
she didn't
could've.
know you that well then.
I'm
Yes,
just
Gavrik.
saying, like,
Wait, you
She
had
just
that? You
used-
didn't use it?
she
Gavrik?
just used like a legendary type ability. Like this would be an amazing,
I know.
like revolutionary thing to just dry someone off.
Yeah. Literally
You know.
used
You
like
know.
a creation of the universe level
I think
spell.
technically, I think I can make also like use that if I create it. I can like make it rain, too. So you know.
Huh?
Literal god deity powers and you're like drying machine.
So you guys are within about
Thank
30
you,
feet of the
Inyala.
house.
Chaotic.
How
You're
far would you
within
say
30
from
feet of the
the
house. Gavrik, you're still walking, though you do start to catch up now that they just wasted 3 minutes looking for a gold coin. Nothing has come out of the house in that 3 minutes you are standing there in close proximity to it. What do you guys want to do?
Is there a
Go up
window?
and bang the door.
There are windows, and you do see now the flickering light from inside.
Can I sneak up to the window and try to investigate what's inside?
Yes. What kind of armor are you wearing again?
Oh, damn, I forgot about that. Where's Renequius when we need her?
So you can sneak up. Roll me a stealth check at disadvantage because I believe you're wearing heavy armor.
Yeah, we should have her neck
Oh,
climb a tree.
18!
That went well.
18! I got an 18.
Did you roll twice?
No,
Aw.
6.
You see your dragonborn friend chink 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 as her chainmail is like clinking as she's like slowly walking towards. It does help that she is a black dragon and it is very dark out, but she's making some noise as she walks closer. Emery's just kind of staring at you at that point. She's not very stealthy. Does she think she is? Okay, so you walk up to the house.
Entertaining.
Yeah, I just want to, like, try to peek in the window to see if anything's there.
All right. So, you walk up to the house, you peek inside the window, you see a hearth in the back corner. Well, so, okay, when you walk up to the house, there is a front porch, there's a staircase, there's a door, there's a window off to the right. You can peek through that window. Is that what you're
Is
gonna
there
do?
anything in the back?
Well, there. Okay, from what you can tell, there are windows on the side of the house. You can circle around to the back if you want. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, because I don't want to walk right up to the front of the house.
Okay, so you kind of walk up to the house and circle around it. You hear the wind chimes. Roll me a perception check real quick.
Ooh, natural 20.
Those are hollowed out femur bones.
Ugh! Which?
You walk around. So you walk around to the back of the house.
Yeah.
Okay, you get to the back.
Peek.
There is, as you approach the back, there is a window there. Right next to the window is a cart with a bunch of decaying body parts and a human-shaped bag that's been wrapped in rope. It smells of decay.
Necromancer.
Do you look in the window?
Yeah.
All right, so you glance in the window. Roll me a perception check.
Ew.
A 2. Well, inside the
Damn it.
house, you see what it's more like you see the light flickering from it, but you imagine there is a hearth. And actually, if you look up to the outside of the house, you'll see the smokestack. It's got a faint puff of air. The fire is very dim. It looks like it hasn't been tended to in a while. You see a couple tables, living space, some rugs. You don't see anything moving in the house. What do the rest of you do?
Okay.
You see your dragonborn friend. The rest of you go around the back of the house and disappear.
So we can't see her anymore.
She has gone around to the back of the house. Do you guys approach, follow?
Is there a door?
Yeah, it's so you're close to the front of the house from the direction you guys approached. and the door is closed. There's a window, but she kind of went around the right side of the house into the back.
Somebody go check on the Dragonborn.
I look
Alright,
at Emery.
I'll go check on her. I'll be right back. So Emery walks off. Venora, and from your perspective, you see him. He kind of sneaks around the right side of the house. Did you see anything?
I just give him a hand signal, and then I give him another one to like shush.
I'm being very.
And then I give him the eye signal to like look inside, and then I'm just like this.
I don't want to slit your throat, but I'll look inside. So Emery's going to look inside. He rolled a 3.
God damn it.
I don't see any people in there. That's a good sign, right?
And I just whispered to him, necromancy.
Oh, is that why you did the neck slashing thing?
Dead.
Oh, there's a dead person right there. That's fucking gross, actually. Can we leave? Can we go back to the front of the house, please? I don't like this.
I'm like, all right, fine.
So he sneaks back around. You guys see the two of them approach back from the right side of the house. They're still alive.
I say, well,
I didn't see anything in the house. There's a dead body in the back and a bunch of disgusting
They're
body
dead
parts.
bodies.
a body.
It smells of death.
Are you
Well, I
sure?
was going to,
Suspect necromancy.
Well,
I was
you
going to say
sure?
we could knock.
I
mean,
suspect
There's a body, then
necromancy.
they're justified, and I go up to the door and I'm just gonna kick it down.
All right, roll me a strength check.
Oh,
Okay.
Shit.
I mean, you say that, but you know, the moral ethics of this
20.
A 20.
Oh.
killed like
Snap.
8 people last night.
The door breaks off its hinges and slams into the room. It makes a lot of noise. All of you guys hear this. You pause for a moment. Caldric, do you look in the room? So you kick down the door. It slams forward, hits a chair, falls on its side into the middle of the room. It kind of breaks against the table. Everybody
So
like
I
yes.
got my axe in hand. I take a step or two into the room and I shout into the room, like, "Come on out!"
No response. Gavric, by this point, you see the party. You've arrived at the bog. You see your friends. They're out towards the middle of the bog.
I would double time it over to catch up with all of them.
Tor's like, shit, this probably isn't good. He follows you, so does Renequius. Alright, Caldric. You are looking inside the building. Roll me a perception check. 7? Okay. In front of you, you see what you can only imagine a witch hut would be. There is a table directly to your left. There is a fire in the back corner. There is another table in kind of the middle of the room that the door hit up against. There is parts of a body on the table. It looks like it was being worked on. There's a bed on the far right corner, and in the back of the room, there's another dining table with some rotting food and some candles.
Can I investigate the body parts?
So you want to in the outside of the house?
Oh, I thought we
What?
had gone inside already.
Caldric is inside the house. Do you guys follow him now?
I follow him, yeah, because
Alright.
I'm thinking we're gonna get into a fight.
You want to
Wait,
investigate
so-
the body parts?
I want to talk to Inyala. Inyala, you keep a lookout outside. Talk to some plants or something and see if you can figure something out.
I will commune with nature.
All right. Are you going to talk to the plants outside?
I will talk to the plants outside and see what's going on around these parts.
All right. So
I'll
what do
keep
you-
an
what
eye
do
on
you-
her.
What do you say as everybody goes into the witch hut, and Angel is staying outside with you?
It's just us now, Angel.
It sure is. I don't have any honey on me, so don't get any ideas.
And then I just squat down and start talking to the
What do you say to the
grass.
plants?
What goes on? I ask what goes on in this hut.
So you squat down next to what looks like a small sapling. Its roots are kind of intertwined into the ground next to it. It looks like a thorny rose bush without the leaves. The mother has been taken from us. Where is she? Did you take her?
Who's your mother?
She is the one who gives us sustenance. Did you take her?
No.
What has happened to the mother?
I just look up at Angel. He wants to know where his mother is. Can I use my cantrip, Druidcraft, to instantly make him bloom.
Yes, roll me an Arcana check.
Plant
Ooh,
mother.
16.
So like another tree.
So you cast Druidcraft to try and get the leaves to sprout from this bush. They start sprouting, and these black veins come into the leaves and just eat them from the inside, and the leaves wither and die. And the tree speaks back to you. Why are you trying to poison me? You are not the mother.
I look at Angel. It doesn't normally do that.
I don't think it would. Are you not concerned? This isn't the return to the earth that you're into.
This isn't right. This is unnatural.
Do you think it can do? Can you ask it if it can do this to humanoids?
Can you do this to humans, little tree?
Are you here to feed me?
I think he's hungry.
Did he answer the question?
He wants to know if we're here to feed him.
No.
A resounding no.
I don't have any good berries, little tree.
We feast upon the flesh that the mother gives us.
Lovely.
He says he wants flesh, Angel. I don't
No.
think he's a friendly tree. And I want to back away from him.
I'm going to.
And I clutch Greg.
Who the fuck was that?
I don't know, but you're safe, Greg.
I don't fucking like that guy. He gives me the creeps.
He was
That's a
mean.
Greg.
I love
So-
Greg's voice.
Greg's voice is
Gavrik.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Gavrik, you have caught up. You see Enyala and Angel backing away from this creepy-looking shrub. Yes.
I'd run up and I'd be like, where are the rest? Where is everyone?
They went inside, and the trees eat people here, and there is something that feeds them. It's probably in the hut too.
Flesh.
Ah, the tree eats people. Well, fuck, I think this is a good time to leave.
That's what I've been saying, but no one wants to leave.
I would next try to run into the hut and see what's going on in there.
So you arrive in the hut. Vignora and Caldrig are both standing in there. They don't look like they're fighting anything. You do see the hut is full of random knickknacks and stuff. Renequius catches up. Tor catches up. Tor looks to you, Angel and Enyala. What is going on here? Is anybody hurt? Is everyone okay?
The trees eat flesh from the mother.
We should probably stay
Everyone
away from
went
those
inside
then.
the hut.
What is the mother?
He scared Greg.
I'm sorry, Greg. Well, is
We
anyone...
should probably leave. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Right, hold on. And Tor runs into the hut. Everyone okay?
Everyone wants to go into the hut.
So, everybody that is in the hut,
Well, that's just. Is it just me and Venora?
you and Vignora, Gavrik has come into the hut. Emery is kind of standing outside. He has not entered the building. Tor has just walked into the doorway and spoken this to you, but
Are there any creatures in the hut?
no, there is nothing living that you can tell in the hut.
Are there
So,
are there any other doors that we can see? Any other, or is it just a single? room?
I want you to roll me an investigation check, looking for other doors.
All of us or just him?
If you want to help him, or look yourself, yeah. Roll me an investigation
Where?
check. Gavrik has just made it into the building.
Yeah, I'm in the room. I came in to check on Venura and you, see where everyone was.
Okay, so I rolled a 15 then.
A 15. All right.
I rolled a
you-
7. Or
A
did she get
7. Gavrik is kind of stumbling around. He trips on the chair. You guys move the door kind of out of the way because it's sort of blocking the way. You do notice, Caldrig, as you are looking around, the rug that is underneath the table that has the body on it does look a little out of, like, it looks, everything has a nice layer of dust on here except that rug and the table in the middle. So you lift up the rug and you do see the floorboards look different under the rug.
I try pulling on the.
So the rug is
floorboards.
under the table right now.
Oh well, then I'm just gonna push the table out of the way and then rip the rug away.
Roll me a strength check.
19 plus 2, that's 21.
All right. You're like those memes where they fucking flip the table. You flip the table. The body parts do kind of like fly onto the other side of the room. One of them actually goes into the fire pit and makes a crinkling. Now the room smells like burning flesh. The rug is there, and you pull the rug away. There is a trapdoor.
Ha, a trapdoor. I want to try opening the trapdoor.
Okay. The rest of you outside, you hear that commotion. Do you guys go and investigate? You don't hear the sound of combats, but all right, you go and investigate it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not letting my little friend go in alone.
The trapdoor does have what looks like a lock on it. Renequius at this point, she looks at it. Oh, I can pick locks. I'm pretty good at that actually. She's going to first check for traps. She doesn't see any sort of traps on it, and now she's going to try and pick the lock. Okay, and that is enough. She's got her thieves' tools out. The lock opens. I think we're good. She backs away.
Can I loot the house? Is there money?
All right.
Is there money?
So do you want to roll an investigation check to start looting the area and see what you can find?
I sure do.
Okay.
Oh fuck! Not with that roll. It's a hearty 3.
Okay. You look around. There is a lovely supply of various body parts, skulls. There's a journal that's got some creepy writing in it.
Ooh, I'm taking the journal.
You're taking the journal. Okay. All right.
Can I investigate the bodies to see if there's any markings on them, any like chiseled writing in their flesh?
Yes. Roll me an investigation check.
13.
13. Okay. You look at the body parts that were previously on the table that had rolled off. Most of the flesh is clear. You do see on one of the disembodied arms the beginnings of what looked like could have been runes on the hand, that they were starting to do some shit there. So.
Okay.
Caldric, did you want to open the hatch is unlocked? What do you do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna open it.
All right, you open it up. There is a rickety ladder that leads down a pit. You don't see how far it goes with the lighting in the room currently. At that, though, Emery is going to cast dancing lights, and he's going to send a globe of light down. The hatch goes down for about 20 feet, and then you can see it opens up at the bottom, and there is a room. Well, that's pretty fucking creepy. Should we go check it out?
I look around. I'm like, all right, who's coming with me?
I'll go.
Go first.
I will.
I will
Are you
go first.
serious?
I can see.
I can
Alright.
see in the dark.
So, Venora,
Most of us can.
it does the dancing lights do. Emery has set them up so there are lights every 5 feet going down. So you have a lit ladder as you're walking down the room. Roll me a dexterity check for going down the ladder.
10.
10. Okay. There are a couple rungs that have kind of rotted away, and you notice them, and you test everything with your foot, like 3 points of contact going down the whole time. You do notice, like, when there's one, you kind of avoid it and you keep moving. You make it down to the bottom. Anybody else following her?
Yeah, I'm next.
Yes.
All right. So the rest of you, roll me dexterity checks going down the ladder.
Oh boy.
Gavrik, are
20.
you gonna follow? 20?
No, I have no dark vision. So,
Well, there are dancing lights.
oh, this
You
is true.
bitch.
Yeah.
I got an 11.
11. And Yala, your foot catches on one of the rungs and you almost slip, but you do manage to catch yourself. You are after Caldrig, and so Caldrig, one of like a piece of the rung comes down and hits you on the head, and you're like, you look up and she's still holding there, but that could have been close.
I am okay.
The rest of you guys make it down. Gavrik, you said you're going down.
I would shout to the bottom, how big is the room?
So you guys down to the bottom. The room is about 20 by 20 feet. It is dimly lit with the dancing lights down there. So
Is anyone else up here with me? Or am I alone here?
currently, Tor,
Angel's still up there.
Angel, Renequius, and Emery is at the base of the thing. He's controlling the dancing lights that are heading down, but he hasn't gone down yet.
So, assuming everyone else is like not paying attention, I'm actually gonna grab one of the limbs that's strewn around the room, and I'm gonna move over to that plant and y'all was talking to, and I'm actually just gonna drop it there in front of it.
Okay.
What happens?
How close do you drop it to the tree?
I drop it pretty much like right in front of it.
All right. The tree starts to shift as you have the limb there, and you see the root emerge from the ground around it and slowly. And you've actually you've seen Inyala do this to some extent when she leans in front of the pot and sticks her fingers out and they come in and absorb. The roots around it, they have thorns all over them, and they start scratching holes in the skin, and as the thorns scratch a hole, a smaller root comes in and inserts itself into the limb, and now it starts building up almost like a spider web of roots around the limb, and you hear it, and it starts sucking the limb dry until there's nothing left but a bone. As it reaches the bone, it tightens, and the bone shatters, and the bone shards get sucked into the root system almost all the way, and then you see them harden and turn into the thorns.
Do I see this happen too?
Are you outside?
And
Gavrik,
if I
roll
saw
me a...
him walk out of the house with a limb in his hand, I probably would be like,
Okay,
what the fuck?
you witnessed this happen, yes.
I would just comment, interesting. And then I just go back inside.
Yeah, really interesting. Is no one else concerned? Should we maybe leave?
Not yet. They're down in the hole. We have to wait for them to come back up.
Why did we go in the hole in the first place?
I don't know. I didn't go in the hole.
All I'm saying is we should be getting paid extra.
All right, so you see Emery as he... I'm gonna cut the lights here for a moment, and he stops focusing on the dancing lights spell, utters another thing. You see a small, smoky-looking hand show up. And you recognize this, Marg, as a mage hand spell. And then he casts another enchantment, shrinks down to like 5 inches tall. The hand picks him up and carries him down the hole.
That's impressive.
That's funny as shit.
Alright guys, I'm down here! And so, who is down in the hole?
I think it's me and
Me
Caldric
and Yala
and Yala.
And I believe the 3 NPCs and...
Emery
except
went
for
down the hole, Tor is up
Emery.
at the top with the other guys, with
Yep.
you and Angel and
Yep.
Renequius. Sendra is still back at the cart. Emery is... Oh, this place looks cool. Hold on. And he pulls out a tiny little lute, and you hear... Like, you know, music, when it's played from something really, really tiny, sounds a lot more shrill.
Yeah.
And he's going to sing to you. He's going to inspire everybody down in the room. So you guys all have inspiration check. I want you guys to make an investigation roll down there in the hole with inspiration.
Does that mean we do it twice?
A 20? Caldric?
Yeah.
10.
A 10? You can add a d6 to it if you want. A 5.
Oh, and I got a 6.
Okay. And Yala, you still have detect magic going, correct?
Yes.
This room is glowing with all kinds of things. You count. Roll me an intelligence check.
2.
2. There are at least 2 hands
Great,
worth
I
of things
count.
in this room.
There
They're
are.
all
That's,
that
you
are
know,
all
I like that.
emanating a glowing essence.
There are many magical items in this room. There
So-
are, and I start trying to like count my fingers, and I just go, 2 hands of things at least.
That means nothing.
So, and Yala, you look around and you're able to see a lot of the things, but you're kind of drawn towards. You see this really cool looking lantern, a bottle of some sort of liquid. You see a long stick, and what really catches your attention actually is a pot that looks like it could hold a plant in it. And then off in the corner you see a really cool looking snow globe. Caldrig, what you are brought towards is you see this staff that is inlaid with various flowers. You see what looks like a harvesting sickle, and another potion of some sort that you can't quite identify, but you can tell that it is a potion. You see this really cool looking crystal. You kind of go over to the corner of the room, and that's what you find. Vignora, you see them split off into different corners of the room. You go over to one corner of the room, and you find this interesting looking deck of cards, a fun little a stone that has this really cool carving on it. What you can tell also is a wand that has what almost looks like spider webs down it. And you see over in the corner a very elegantly carved broom and a potion next to it. So.
Can I investigate the potion?
It is a turquoise colored potion. It doesn't have any writing on it, but that's all you can tell. You guys do find this seeming treasure trove of items. What do you guys want to do with them as you're in there?
I want to ask Caldric if I can go look at the plant.
Look, but don't touch.
I go, okay. I just go looking over at it.
It's
As close as I can without touching it.
It is a pot. It has some cool writing around the edges. So,
Can I tell what the writing is?
roll me a intelligence check.
16.
Okay, you cannot read it. It's
I
in
cannot.
some language that you don't know.
I just go, I cannot read this.
Emery looking at all this stuff and seeing guys like he calls up to the top. We seem to have found some cool shit down here.
I'm
There's
booking
nothing-
it down the ladder.
I was gonna
Nothing
say I
dangerous.
booked it down.
Of course.
Oh wait,
now.
can we do like a strength check to see who pushes the other to get down first? Your
Nah,
mark?
you guys are
I'm
fighting
going
to go
dive
down
in
the
front of
ladder.
him so I could make it to the ladder first.
Gavrik, are you gonna push her to try and get down the ladder?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to get down that ladder as fast as possible.
All right.
Because I internalize cool shit as like magical items.
Mhm.
And
Can I try
Gavrik's
to
all
trip
about
him?
that shit. Or Gavrik's
You're
all
gonna try
about
and trip him. All right. So Gavrik, roll me a strength check to try and push her, and then we're gonna do the trip after that.
I got. Oh wait, that's the wrong dice. Hold on.
Do I need to contest strength?
Yes.
Oh
I got a 12.
A 12.
Ooh, 13.
Damn.
Damn.
Like the two weak kids at school fighting against each other.
I have a -1. I rolled a 14.
You almost
Oh,
get to a
wait.
stalemate, and then Angel, she kind of uses her tail to wrap it around your ankle and like pull you, and she kind of pushes you back, and you trip and fall on your ass. You slide down the ladder, Angel.
Yep.
Roll me a dexterity check at disadvantage.
I got a natural 1.
Damn.
Oh my goodness.
You were so excited to get down there that you missed the rung that Inyala broke earlier, and you slip. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my gosh.
The funniest idea
Okay.
is that they would all hear this behind, like below. They're just hearing like the dude, like of the shoving
Yeah.
and shit.
The
Yeah.
scuffing, they're like, fuck! 18.
18. Luckily for you, the passageway is not very wide. You slip, and you actually kind of hit your head on the back of the on the other side. Like there's the ladder, and then there's the other side of the little passageway. You hit your head, and it pushes you back forward, and you're able to grab it before you hit the bottom. So, but you were close. You almost fucking fell down and hurt yourself. Gavrik, you see that, and you follow her down.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Roll me a
More
dexterity
caution.
check at advantage because you saw her do that.
I got a 16, and then what? Oh, hold on. 18.
18.
So
Okay. All right. You're a little bit more careful going down. You're still excited and you still go down quickly, but all right, you guys all get down there. The room is a little bit better lit. Emery's got the dancing lights going. You guys see a whole trove of things. You see a lantern, this what looks like a perfume spray, 2 wands, a pot that Inyala is staring at, a little snow globe off in the corner, a staff with like flowers carved all over it, this fancy looking sickle, a crystal, another potion, card deck, a little stone, another wand, a broom, and a third potion.
No money? No gold?
No money.
No
But this
gold?
this room is just you imagine it is like the storage room for whatever creature lived here.
So I'm gonna walk over to where. Wait, can I even see? I can see, right?
The room is lit. Emery's got
There's-
dancing lights going on right now.
Okay. I'm gonna see Vignora just staring at a potion. I'll probably go check it out,
Okay.
and I'll probably just try to cast Identify on it.
You want to cast Identify? All right.
Yeah.
So you cast Identify on that potion, and you find that this is a potion of comprehension. When you drink it, you can gain the Comprehend Languages spell for an hour.
I'm probably looking back at the rest of the group, like, kind of freaked out, and I'm like, we have to either destroy or take these things so they cannot use them again.
Can I use my detect poison ability?
Detect poison?
Yeah, to poison and disease.
Yes, so you can cast that. There is nothing poisoned down here. You think this room was hidden under the carpet so that as to keep it from being discovered.
There was something you said on the beginning of the list. a potion, but there was something else.
So you see there's a bottle of
want it.
perfume. You want to grab the bottle of perfume?
I would like to pocket the deck of cards.
The deck of cards. All right.
That's not a deck of many things.
Was Anyala trying to read something earlier?
She was
Yeah, I was
staring
trying
at a
to
pot.
read the runes on the plant.
Yeah.
I think we should use that potion so we can understand what it's. Read it.
Honestly, if it's all right with you guys, I agree with Vignora here. I think we should probably take all this shit, because it's cool, and get the fuck out of here. I do not like this place. I was curious.
Right.
The curiosity has been sated.
I'm pocketing the crystal, any spare potions,
wanna stick
literally
it in your-
anything else that looks like it's worth money.
I grabbed the wand because I kind of want to give it to Gavrik later.
Okay.
And
There's
the
two
staff
wands.
and-
There's so you guys just grab everything?
Yeah.
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 I'm not focused on the magic, just more the material things that look expensive.
I'm definitely going for that staff.
You're going for the staff? Okay. So, you
I
guys...
was gonna give it to you.
Well, I didn't know you grabbed a wand, so I don't know. We'll figure it out later.
That's what I'm saying. I grabbed the wand and the staff
Oh,
and the
okay.
deck of cards. God.
So you
I
guys
want the
pocket everything
snowball.
I want to grab the pot,
pot.
and the crystal,
and the crystal. Okay.
and the other potion hasn't been identified yet.
Destroy broom.
Destroy the broom.
Why the broom?
The broom looks cool.
Which room?
Oh, do you think it can fly?
It might be able to
Probably,
fly.
but they might be able to track it.
I vote against bringing the broom, but that'll leave it up to you guys.
Yeah, they can use the broom to find us, though.
So I would like to vote to burn this place to the ground.
Oh yeah, I second that. We're
I vote as well for that.
Little man.
Yes.
So, I'm going, alright, all of you head upstairs, I'll go last, and then I can breathe fire into this place and burn the whole thing.
You are underground in what looks like a stone room.
Oh, it's
This
a
is
stone
a
room.
this is a solid basement, like a bunker.
well, the hut's not.
Yeah.
The hut's not, that's
The
for
hut's
sure.
made of wood.
Oh yeah, the hut's going up in flames.
I don't have any. Ooh,
So
If we're taking all this shit, we can
is there
just burn
anything
the
you
hut.
guys are leaving behind?
Broom.
it does seem we're leaving the broom behind, and I'll cast Firebolt to burn the broom.
You're gonna
they're
cast
not-
firebolt.
Can I wait
Wait,
for an
cast
opportune
firebolt,
moment
we're out of the
where I want to wait for an opportune moment where everyone's turned away or going up the stairs, and I want to try to see if I can shove the broom in my bag of holding.
All right.
Oh, all right.
Roll me a sleight of hand check.
21.
21. All right. Gavin, roll me a perception check.
I was gonna say, because I'm trying to burn that broom, so.
Yeah.
I got a 15, so.
15. So,
I got a 9.
you in the scuffle of everybody going back up the ladder, you're looking around for the broom, and the broom is gone. What happened to the broom?
Who knows?
You're probably smart enough to understand though what happened to the broom.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, I have a pretty high intelligence stat. Can I like.
But
be
you
like,
don't know where
I'm
it
just
went.
like, as soon as I shove it in my bag, I just pull out the snow globe, and I'm just like shaking the snow globe, looking casual, wait for everyone to go up the stairs.
It is a fancy
know.
fucking snow globe.
I'm going up. I'm going up. Back up the
Yeah,
ladder.
I'm going up the ladder. Little
soon as
man,
I
hurry
roll-
up! We need to blow it up.
As soon as the broom, I notice the broom is missing, I want to be like, who took the broom? Where'd it go?
Most
I
of the
don't
people
care,
have gone
I'm
up the
ladder.
stairs,
Oh, well,
Yeah,
shit.
I'm
Alright,
going
then in
upstairs.
that case, I'll just follow him up the stairs.
or the ladder. Sorry, but
Yeah, sorry, up the ladder.
You guys all make it up the ladder. Tor is waiting up there. Sounds like you guys found a lot of cool things. Are we ready to go?
Almost. There's just one more thing we have to do.
Alright.
I recommend all of you walk further that way, like pointing back towards the way that we came. So that way everyone's...
Oh.
Are
I
we
get
all
you,
outside?
Drift.
Are we out of the hole and stuff?
All the NPCs have left the house. So what are you guys? I assume
Alright,
you
I'm
guys
leaving
have.
the house. I'm leaving the house.
I'm getting out.
I'm done
Okay.
here.
Yep. You guys get out of the house. Gavrik, you're the
Yeah,
last
I'm
one
leaving.
in.
Alright, so as soon as I get out of the house, I'm going to position myself in a way that I can stand both in front of the plant that ate the arm
Mhm.
and the house behind it, so that
Mhm.
way when I cast dragon breath, it burns everything.
All right.
That one poor plant that just talked to one of us.
Fuck that
Scared
plant.
me.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Arcana check?
Yeah.
I got a 6, but there was a lot of interference.
You your first attempt, you blow fire. The wood doesn't actually seem to catch. So you inhale again. You have a minute to do this. You can do this about 10 times. And you blow it again. The fire starts to catch, but not quite. On the third breath, the fire starts catching, and you keep exhaling fire. You guys watch as Gavrik is repeatedly blowing this massive plume of flame onto the house. As it starts to catch, the wood of the house and the plant starts to scream. And it's screaming as it is burning. It is now making quite a bit of noise. Do you guys... Emery's like, we should go right now. He starts making haste back away from the thing. The fire is burning. It has a tinge of green to it. It is still screaming.
Out of here.
As I'm moving with the group, I like find Tor and I'm just like, so who's watching the cart right now exactly?
That would be Sandra. We should go.
You have one person watching the cart.
She's very capable, but yes, we should go.
Okay,
We
let's
didn't
go.
find the necromancer.
Let's go and
We
let's
should
go.
definitely go. Let us leave. And
This
so
is what I wanted to do when we first got here.
So you guys run. The screaming continues to get louder as the fire starts to spread to other plants. The moment the
They're all
fire
evil plants.
hit, what?
They're evil plans. Don't say oh.
The moment
Smokey
the
the bear
fire,
comes out of the woods. We gotta fight him.
Damn, bro.
only you could have prevented forest fires, motherfucker.
I'm gonna be honest. I think me and Smokey the Bear got a little bit of beef by this point. I'm not going.
The fire is starting to spread to the other plants. You hear a chorus of screaming coming from that small island. There is a mist that is spread throughout the bog over the water. The moment the fire touches the mist, it expands, and it starts rapidly expanding throughout the entire bog. It is heading towards you guys. I need everybody to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
16.
16. This will be a group check.
Another
15.
21.
21. 15.
I got a 4.
4. Okay. Gavrik.
I don't
Or not
have
Gavrik. Caldrig.
We got a 4.
You got a 4? Okay.
4.
So, Caldrig is a dwarf of dwarven stature. He's not the fastest, and Gavrik he's tripping up a little bit. So, and Yala, you look back and you see this. You grab him to carry him in your arms like a baby, and because you're a little bit faster.
A baby.
Little guy.
You see him falling behind, so you grab him and you pull him with you. Vignora, you see Gavrik, and he's also heading behind. You do not want your dearly beloved to burn in this spreading green fire, so you pick him up and you kind of fireman's carry him over your shoulders. Everybody is running as quickly as you can as the green flame is expanding and expanding. You reach the edge of the bog, dive forward as the flame kind of reaches, and it burns for a moment, and then fades, and you hear the screaming finally start to fade from the middle of the bog. But you guys have made it out.
Put me down.
That was
Put me
weird.
down.
Not that I
Are you
disagree
safe,
with
little
burning the
guy?
house, but holy shit, we probably should have checked for burnable substances in the area. My god.
Yes, then y'all. I'm fine. Put me down.
I slowly, reluctantly put him down and pat his head. You're okay.
Venora, you can also put me down now. That
I
is-
just pat his butt, and I'm like, all right, fine. You need to learn to take care of yourself a little better.
Gavrik,
And
roll
then
me a
I just
d6.
toss him off.
a D6?
Yeah, roll me a d6.
Oh no. What is it this time? Oh, I got a 6.
Gavrik's got some fucking cake, man.
Why? I always knew it.
You double cheeked up on a Sunday afternoon.
Double
Sun's out,
cheeked up.
hella
Damn.
ass.
The sun is still out.
After I pat his butt and say that, I toss him off my shoulder. Like,
That's
no
no moon.
preparation.
That's no moon.
Tor, like, panting. All right. Let's go back to the cart. We can look at our spoils here in a minute. I want to get out of here. If
course.
anything was in the area, that sent up a signal that anybody would have noticed.
So we should get to the cart that's protected by one person right now.
Absolutely, yes. And he's going to whisper in his ear, "We are on our way." You guys start moving?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Takes you significantly less time to get back to the cart. You guys are moving pretty quickly. through the forest. You are just avoiding everything. The sun, as you leave that bog, it returns.
Tree lady,
There we go.
you did very well today. I want you to go get some honey.
Thank you, nice dragon lady.
Renequius comes up to you. All right, here you go, and she holds out her bag. She's got. You noticed.
But I make it a big scoop.
You scoop up. Roll me a d20.
Where'd it
Oh
go?
no.
4.
4. You scoop as much as you can, and it kind of slips through the cracks of your fingers. Maybe you should try again.
You know what? All of it slipped through the cracks of my fingers.
Well, not all of it. Some of it's still there.
I'll take what I got, and I want to go try to share it with Caldrig. I want to hold my hands out and ask him if he wants any.
I'll go like a pinky and just.
It's good honey.
It's pretty good though.
You think with enough time that could make some really good mead.
You can make mead from this?
Do you even know what mead is?
It's the thing. It's what you drink when we go to the taverns.
You're right. Very good.
We could ferment it in my chipmunk hole.
Oh no, not the chipmunk hole.
Maybe we keep that to ourselves.
I'm just sucking the beer off my honey.
Yes.
It's under my mask.
Under your mask. You guys make your way back to the cart. You get there. Sendra is like, all right, so anybody want to tell me what just happened?
You're up. You can do the talking.
Oh, yes, it looks like we stumbled across a witch hut. Though the witch was gone. That is probably, honestly, the most suspicious thing about it.
I think the screaming plants and dead body was the most suspicious part.
Yes, but we blew it all up anyway.
We did, indeed.
Wait, you guys did what?
We blew it all up. There's
set
nothing
fire.
left.
You set fire to the witch's house.
Boom.
Yes.
And most of the swamp, too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pretty much the entire bog, honestly.
oh.
Yeah, we robbed it too.
You robbed it.
Did some landscaping.
I am excited to hear about this. As we leave this area, if something,
Agreed.
if the witch is not there, did it look like? Hold on. Okay, so the witch was gone, right?
Correct.
And obviously she didn't come back. Otherwise, you guys might not be here right now. Was there any other evidence or weird things that you saw while you were there?
Bodies?
Bodies had things written on them.
The
There
bodies-
was a lot of writing everywhere.
All right.
And
Things were
Yola
torn
talked
apart.
and Yola talked to one of the plants, and it wanted human flesh and said something about mother.
He was
Mother.
very weird. I did not like him.
I wonder if they meant the witch. Well, either way, I think we should probably let's go. I am intrigued to hear about this at a healthy distance from the area.
So wait, did
Yes.
we hear that little first bit she says? I'm guessing we hear that the whole. I wonder if she means the witch thing.
Oh, the
You hear
plant
that?
meaning mother being the witch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you would have heard her say that.
Okay. Then I would Gavrik would comment. Yes, we must get moving. However, do elaborate on what you just said while we're moving.
I mean, I can only assume that if the plant was referring to its mother, and that is a witch's hut, that the witch was the mother? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I didn't speak to the plant.
I mean, if the plants are eating flesh and there's body parts in the hut, it's safe to assume that she was feeding them. Or he,
Yeah, that's fucked up. I'm glad you
not
guys burned the
assume
fucking
gender.
house down. She gets the cart up and running. Who would like to be on a horse? Who would like to be in the cart?
I will ride in
I'll
the
get in
front
the
of
cart this time.
In the front
Oh
of the cart?
man, I was gonna ride shotgun. Okay, I'll ride in the cart.
I'll probably ride in the cart this time.
All right.
Oh
so
damn! Well, if everyone's riding the cart, then I will take a horse.
Venura
I'm
is in the cart. We'll say Caldrig and Yala, Gavrik, and Tor are on horses. Emery is also in the cart.
I'm also going to use my bonus action to make my cape pillow with a 5.
With a 5. His cape billows. It gets caught on. You said you were in the. Where were you again? You were on a horse?
I was riding shotgun, but then I changed to a horse.
Okay, you're getting up onto the horse. You're trying to get your cape to billow. It gets caught on the saddle a little bit, but eventually it goes out. It goes out and starts billowing, and you look pretty cool. You guys start traveling out. Angel, as you're traveling, Sendra's going to look at you. So I'm sorry. Can you just tell me at least in detail what the fuck happened over there?
Yeah, well, I just want you to know that I didn't personally really want to go investigating all of this. This was Emery's idea, and then it was the dwarf's idea, and then the Dragonborn got in on it, and the tree was just there for fun, and then obviously the rest of you caught up. But
I'm gonna have to have a talk with Emery later.
Regaling Sandra with the rest of the story. Yeah.
Oh, shit, so you guys got a lot of stuff from there. I'm morbidly curious to know like what all you picked up. I guess we'll have to look at that when we make camp or something. I don't know. I want to get away.
Snow globe.
Oh,
I'll just start like pulling a few knickknacks out. I do not pull the broom out yet.
Yeah.
And I start going like I'll show my perfume, the snow globe.
She looks at the snow globe.
Yeah.
Oh, this is really cool. Really intricate. Wow. She looks at. Oh, did you see the writing on the bottom of this? She lifts it up and points at you. You do see there's some writing scribbled on the bottom of it. Here, take this back. I gotta control the horses. So she hands you the snow globe.
Can I read it?
You look at the writing. Roll me an intelligence check.
It's a solid 9.
You have never seen this language. You have no idea what it is. There is writing on the bottom of the snow globe. So.
Nope, I can't read it. I give it a good shake just to see what the thing does on the inside, and then when I'm satisfied.
It's got on the inside. It's got a cute little looking like log cabin. There's some trees around a nice little like area. It is incredibly detailed, and there's snow that's swirling around in it. So
I can't wait to discover why this isn't a witch's hut. And then I want to spritz the perfume. I'll spritz it into the air between us to see if it has a good smell.
So you spritz it a little bit. It smells. If there was a smell to describe erotic.
Oh.
Oh.
That's
I spritz some on me and then I put it away.
The vial is it doesn't have a lot. You think you maybe could use it once or twice, just by looking at it. So
I'm gonna save it.
You're gonna save it.
Save
Okay.
it.
You guys. Let's say you guys travel for another hour, and you make it to where you guys want to set up camp. It's kind of a ways like it's on the main road, and you don't set up your camp on the road. You set it off a little bit to the side. You pull out the items. Everyone that's carrying something, or Marg that is holding things in her bag of holding, you guys all assemble the items in front of you.
In particular, by myself, without anyone looking yet, I want to check out the deck of cards.
You look at the cards, and on them, it looks almost like a standard deck, but there are very beautiful engravings of just all different kinds of creatures. And when you look at one card, it's almost you kind of tilt the angle, and the creatures change depending on what angle you look at on every card. So you're not quite sure what it is, but it is a very beautiful looking deck. You guys make it to camp. You assemble your items out in front of camp. What do you guys want to do? You have all these things that you stole from the witch's hut. Do you take the broom out, Marg?
Nope.
Do I have any knowledge about any of this shit?
There's just a lot
Since I'm from this area.
You don't necessarily recognize anything. There is just a lot of interesting things in front of you that you can tell, like the wands are wands, and that's a staff over there. So, but Gavrik.
Because sometimes like folklore will get around, or like urban legends, especially with witches.
Roll me an intelligence check.
15.
15. You think you might recognize the broom, like that might have been the kind of a broom that a witch could fly on.
Too bad it's gone now.
Yeah,
Thank God. I left
The one
that
thing
behind.
you guys didn't bring with you in your party is the one thing you might have recognized. So
Got blown up back there.
yeah, it's
Fuck that broom.
Gavrik, would you like to begin ritual identifying these?
Yes, I will. Can I use my time on the horse as a short rest or a long rest?
It would be difficult to rest while riding on a horse. However, you can ritual cast identify and take 10 minutes, and it does not use a spell slot.
Oh, this is true. Okay,
So
I will use. First thing I'd probably try to identify is the staff.
the staff. Okay, so you guys are all sitting around the fire, just intently looking at Gavrik as he's got his wizard book out, and he's reading the inscriptions from it, like blah 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 blah. Speaking
like
arcane language that he does. Exactly, yeah. The first thing you identify, this is a staff of flowers. it also works as a two-handed bludgeoning weapon. So
Interesting. Let's see. What else was there? There was a staff. There was
there's
crystals.
a sickle.
Oh,
The crystal.
the sickle was independent. I'm actually. Gavrik would speak up. Does anyone have anything that has writing on it? I speak quite a few languages. I can try to read anything that's here.
I hold my pot up.
I hold the snow globe.
So they have the pot and the snow globe.
I would try to read the snow globe first.
Well, so you look at the snow globe. There is writing on the bottom of it in a language that you have no idea what that is.
Okay, so I also have no idea what it is. Okay. Then I would look at the pot.
The pot, same thing. It's got writing on it, but you don't recognize the language.
Are they the same language?
The snow
They're
globe.
different languages, but okay.
Yeah, the snow globe. The pot is a more runic, witch-like looking text. The snow globe is something completely foreign to everybody here that looks at it.
Can I just cast? Do a ritual casting on all of them.
Yes. Okay. So we'll start with the sickle. You hold it in your hands and you perform the spell again. This is a +1 moon sickle. Requires attunement by a druid or ranger. That is a weapon, and Yala is staring intently at you as you describe what this weapon is.
Oh, shiny.
I would probably just kind of place it toward, because I imagine we're kind of in a circle or something like that, or they're behind me or something. Either way, I just push it towards her direction. Just as you could use that.
The next thing you come across is a cursed luck stone. This item does require attunement, so you can use the stone to get advantage on a check. However, the 2 following checks are disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
That is the cursed luck stone. So
Can I try to get Gavrik to look at my deck of cards too?
Yes. So you hand him the deck of cards, and you again take another 10 minutes to look at this. This card deck is a deck of illusions. It is a randomized deck of illusions that you can cast, and based on the card you pull, will generate a creature of your choice that you can control, but it's only illusionary.
Nice.
I'm eyeballing the shit out of that one.
Next, he pulls up the lantern. He takes a bit to look at it. This is a lantern of tracking for undead creatures, shedding bright light at a 30-foot radius and dim light an additional 30 feet. So if you guys are within 300 feet of undead, the lantern will turn green. Did I say that?
That's what it sounded like to me. I'm a child.
So that is the lantern.
I hand him the perfume.
The perfume, you read this. This is the perfume of bewitching.
So wait, am I the only person this
Kindly
is
take it back.
on? Oh wait, you said it only works on humans?
The person, humanoids, that's any creature that is human in
Oh,
shape.
okay. Gotcha.
The perfume gives the wearer of it, and it says 1 use in there, but I'll say you get 2 uses. And it lasts for an hour and gives you advantage on charisma checks against other humanoids. So,
Sorry,
I gently take it back.
so next he grabs out the crystal. This is a night caller. It is a whistle made of crystal, and it resembles a tiny dragon curled up like a snail. So
Mine.
that is the night caller whistle for casting
I think.
Animate Dead. Next, you come across one of the little potions. It is a little red rose-colored potion. It is a filter of love.
I side-eye Venura while he's reading that. She's like, give me, and we're all like, what?
No, I just
Hopefully Kaylee can hear us because we have arrived at the pot.
If we need a moment, we're all around the campfire, right?
Yes, you guys are all around the campfire.
I'm gonna be like, oh, gotta go find the bathroom, be right back! And I get up and leave, and I go a decent amount of distance into the woods, make sure no one can find me, and I pull out that broom. Try to figure it out.
You pull out the broom. You are looking at the broom. Roll me an investigation check. You guys are sitting around the fire, and Gavrik pulls out the clay pot, and he spends 10 minutes to figure out what it is, and discovers this is a pot of awakening. If you plant an ordinary shrub in this 10-pound pot of clay and let it grow for 30 days, the shrub magically transforms into an awakened shrub. At the end of that time, when the shrub awakens, its roots break the pot, destroying it. The awakened shrub is friendly towards you. Absent commands from you, it does nothing.
I can't wait to find some shrub seeds. Gonna have a little buddy.
Angel, you are looking at this broom, correct?
Mm-hmm. I got a 15.
You got a 15. Okay. It is a very beautiful broom. Hold on a minute. You look on the broom, and you do see around the handle on the edge. Like, it has two places where you could put your hands and sit upon it. Right between those, there's a small line of text. Roll me an intelligence check.
11.
11. You do not recognize the language that this is written in.
Definitely not a language I know, right?
What languages do you know?
Infernal and common.
You do not recognize this language.
Fuck. Okay. I'll try to straddle the broom, see what
You
happens.
straddle the broom. All right. It's a broom.
It's a broom.
Fly! Or something.
Nothing happens.
This sucks. I jump into the air a little bit.
Roll me a strength check.
11 again.
All right. You hop. You think you're taking flight. You land on the ground.
Maybe if I get a little bit of a high advantage, I'm gonna go find like a rock.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Roll me a investigation check to see if you can find a rock high enough to jump off of.
6.
6. Okay. You look
These dice go
around.
to jail too.
There is a rather large boulder that does have about a 7-foot drop next to the boulder. You might have to climb a little bit to get up on top of it from the other side, though.
I'm not risking 7 feet for this shit.
Oh,
Can I climb like halfway up and then spring off?
You roll me a strength check.
When I spring off, I want to put all of my thoughts and my desires and my absolute heart and soul into flying.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
A strength check, that's a 3.
A 3. All right. You're trying to climb, and like you get like 2 feet up, and you're like, got this, and you push off, and you don't really have enough time to turn around, and you just kind of fumble a little bit, and you don't really get anywhere with it.
Fuck. Alright. I will figure you out later. Get back in the bag. Think about it.
All right.
And I'll come back.
So lastly, you have the snow globe and the 2 wands. He pulls out one of the wands, the more normal looking one, and he casts his spell again. By now, Angel has come back from the forest, looking a little upset. But after the end of identifying it, you find out this is a wand of scowls. The wand has 3 charges.
Are you serious? That's awesome.
So
That's hilariously stupid.
that is the wand of scowls. Next, you pull up the second wand. It has the spider web inlaid on it, and you find this is a wand of web, and it requires attunement by a spellcaster.
Is there anything else that we need to identify?
Yes. So lastly, there's the snow globe. So you put the snow globe in your hand. Take your 10 minutes of enchanting, and you find out this is known as Death Call's Wondrous Snow Globe. It requires attunement, but it is a small, 6-inch diameter snow globe with a tiny house inside. The base of the globe is a dark green wood inlaid with golden swirls and spirals. On the underside of the base is carved a sentence written in a language long since lost to time. This unassuming snow globe, however, has a surprising secret to it. Once per day, the bearer of the globe can shake the item, then set it upon a surface and speak the key phrase. Upon speaking this phrase, the bearer and up to 9 creatures of their choosing can shrink down and enter the snow globe for up to 12 hours. From inside the snow globe, it is possible to see the outside world, as if beyond a large glass barrier. The house within becomes enterable and serves as resting place for the duration, or until the bearer speaks the key phrase. The house within is fully furnished and large enough to accommodate 10 people, with 5 bedrooms, a kitchen, 2 washrooms, and a living space room with a fireplace.
Die.
While the space within the globe, but outside the house, is snowy and cold like an Arctic climate, the interior of the house is warm and cozy. During the item's duration, the bearer of the globe can designate non-living objects brought inside from the outside world to remain within the globe. These items will not be transported back to the outside world at the end of the 12 hours and can remain indefinitely. If the globe is tipped over during this 12-hour duration, any creatures within are immediately ejected to the outside world. If the globe is reduced to 0 hit points, the glass shatters, and any creatures inside are ejected. As well, any designated items within are teleported to the astral plane. The globe loses its magic properties and becomes inert.
Hell yeah. It's like a little magnificent mansion.
What was
That's
that,
pretty
Gavin?
good. Wait, what is the key phrase though?
So you do see written on the bottom of the globe a sentence, but you do not recognize the language.
Can anyone here understand language?
Everybody who wants to roll an intelligence check on the if you look to read the inscription on the bottom of the snow globe.
I already know I can't.
17.
17. Okay. 13. Caldrig.
11.
11. None of you recognize this language.
Wasn't there like
Not
a
even-
potion for languages or something?
Yes.
Comprehension.
So you do have the potion of comprehension, which gives you the comprehend
Oh.
languages spell for an hour.
Well, wait. Would it allowing us to comprehend a spell allow us to?
Because then you could also interpret what's written on anything else, or maybe understand the things that we remember
yeah.
being written on the bodies,
Oh yeah.
So
or maybe
We can
what
activate
we
both.
remember being on the broom.
for
that
the
we
for the
destroyed?
duration, you understand the literal meaning of any language that you hear or see signed. You also understand any written language that you see. You must be touching the surface on which the words are written. It takes about 1 minute to read one page of text. The spell does not decode symbols or secret messages. So, but you do understand the literal phrases of anything you read.
Okay. So if someone takes it and then drinks it,
I'll take it!
well,
Maybe we should save it.
Don't you want to understand the things?
I mean,
Sooner the
yes,
better.
but what if we need it later?
I say let her drink it.
We could stop by my father's house and pick up a potion.
Well, we can take this potion now, so I can read the snow globe or anything else that needs language deciphered, like your pot, Enoya.
Does anyone know of anyone who might be able to read language?
We have the solution right in front of us. Why do we not just do it now?
Go
Sandra
for it.
looks at the snow globe. I have, in all of my studies, never seen a language like this. This is beyond me.
alright.
Potion! Goodbye!
I hate to say it, but I agree with the tiefling. This is a rather important artifact to be able to have 12 hours of safety anywhere we go.
Fine, Devil Angel, go ahead and drink it.
Read to
It's-
us.
Angel the devil, but thank you. Yes, I take the potion and I tug it.
You take the potion of comprehension. You are now, you gain the comprehend languages spell.
How long does
So-
it last?
It lasts an hour.
Okay.
So
I
you-
will read the snow globe.
So you look at the bottom of the snow globe. The text kind of morphs in front of you into common, and it says on the bottom, "Death calls to all."
Death calls to all.
Death calls to all. Do you take the pot?
Yeah, I just didn't know if I say the phrase out loud, if some crazy shit's gonna happen. So I just go, oh, nice, and I put it down, and then I go, "Death calls to all." That's what it says.
Ah, okay.
Pot.
I take the snow globe again.
I take the pot, and I read the pot.
All right. So the pot, as you grab it and focus on it, the letters change around it, and it says, "To the mother we feed, for the mother we live."
Oh,
I repeat that back to Inyala.
And roll me an intelligence check, Inyala.
Is
Do
it
my
to the
cards
mother
have
we
any
live?
writing on me
It's 11.
on them?
Yours is a deck of illusions. They don't have writing. They have some symbols, but
Okay.
it's a deck of cards. So
Figured I'd check.
E.
Do any of the other weapons have it?
those are the only two things that have strange writing on them.
Okay.
So Inyala, with the 11, you remember the plant also called referred to a mother at one point. So
Oh, so this is like the plant from back at the witch's hut.
well, it's an empty pot. There's nothing in the pot.
Do you think if we put a plant in it, it's going to summon the witch person?
It's very possible.
Anything else for me to read? Nope, awesome. I have to pee again, and I leave.
All right.
We don't have that
She's got a
broom
small
already.
bladder.
Roll me a persuasion check, Angel, and then everybody else who wants to roll me a perception check.
Eddie, you rolled 7.
19.
Yeah. All right, 19. I'm sorry, Gavrik. I rolled a 2 for you.
Natural one.
Natural 1.
17.
17.
I don't see shit.
Vignora. She might.
You sus as fuck!
Yeah, she might have some ulterior motives here. So, but
Can I sneak and follow her?
yeah. Angel, you run out to the forest. Vignora, roll me a stealth check at disadvantage.
I am keeping my wits about me.
14.
Did you roll it twice?
Oh no.
Roll perception check, Angel.
19.
So it's a 14.
Fuck. That's an 8. Only 8.
Yeah, I mean, you are excited about what you're about to do. You do not notice the black dragonborn shifting into the forest to follow you.
The black 7-foot-tall dragonborn.
She's excited about the thing that she's about to do.
No,
I'm gonna climb.
That's what he said.
I'm gonna climb up the boulder again, so I will do the 7-foot drop this time. I'm feeling confident, and I pull the broom out and I try to read it.
All right, so you focus on the broom, and before you, the text changes, and it says "Wind's Flight."
I will straddle the broom, and I say it out loud.
All right, you speak the words out loud, and you feel a very faint pulse of energy. The broom feels weightless all of a sudden.
I'm gonna scoot off the boulder and see if I fall 7 feet.
You scoot off, and it's a bit of drop, and it steadies out, and you're just floating there. Venyor, you see she pulled the broom out. She's got the broom. She is floating with the broom now.
I'm just watching her for a minute to see if she falls on her ass.
Yeah. Roll me a dexterity
Totally
check,
fair.
Angel.
Ooh. Oh, fuck. It's a 9.
So you are floating there, about 7 feet off the ground, and you are excited and you're confident. This is your first time flying on a broom. You haven't quite figured out the balance for it yet, and you start to tilt, and all of a sudden you're upside down. And roll me a dexterity saving throw.
God, I wish I had lucky points. 14.
14. You are able to just in time straddle your legs around the broom, so you're kind of holding from an upside down now, but you're still floating there. You think you may need to will the broom to move if you want it to move.
I'm gonna will it to move me closer to the ground before I try to get back topside.
You slowly float down, and eventually your back hits the ground, and you are back on the dirt.
I get back upright, get back on it, and say, "Wind's flight again."
All right, and the broom lifts up now. What do you want to do on the broom?
I'm gonna try to do a little lap around this clearing.
All right, the broom gets up, and you start moving. And so I will give you the item for this. This is a broom of flying.
Hell yeah, call me Vexalia. I just do me a little lappy, you know. I'm just out here in the woods, completely by myself.
Completely by yourself, and you see
Completely
all of
alone.
That's probably when I would like scream really loud at her, like, "What do you think you're doing?"
You are startled a little bit. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Yep. Awesome. That's a working class 12.
Not a work.
Okay, you jump, almost fall off the broom, and decide that it is probably better to be on the ground for the rest of this. You settle down to the ground.
I don't know. There's an angry dragonborn at me. Are you sure it's not a good idea? I wouldn't be like 8 feet in the air where she can't reach me.
You are moving towards a tree now.
Fly up, fly up.
All right, so you slowly start to go up, and you stop right before you hit the tree. But the dragonborn is now staring at you from the ground. Everybody else in the camp probably hears her say that, by the way. So, do the rest of you go and investigate?
Oh yes.
Yes.
I look down at her and I'm like, I'm clearly riding a broom.
You're playing with the witch's broom.
Now I know what this.
You don't even know what it does.
I look down and I go, it flies.
Sure.
All right, the rest
You
of you
don't
make it
know
to the
if she
clearing.
knows where it is, if it's tracking you. You don't know any of this. There was a reason we wanted to leave it behind.
Alright, devil as the advocate here.
Do you take your hands off the broom while you're saying this? To make that
I
hand
took
motion?
one hand off the broom.
Okay, all right. Continue.
Devil of the advocate here. We just took how many magical items, enchanted items from this place? If this is going to be tracked, they're all going to be tracked. So I think this is kind of not that big of a deal. And second off, it flies. That's super useful.
It flies, and I'm happy that you get to fly. I can't even fly. What I'm concerned of is you betrayed us. You lied. Again.
I didn't lie.
You lied.
No, I did not lie. Remember, I'm a terrible liar. I didn't say anything. I just took it.
The rest
We'll
of you
have
make
to
it
tell
to
the
the
rest of
clearing.
the people.
What was
What'd
that,
you say?
Venora?
Oh, I said I was basically saying I'm gonna have to tell everybody.
At which point, those that heard your, they walk into the clearing and they can see Angel is up in the air. Your sister looks up at you. Oh, you're flying! That's really cool, sister.
I can give you a ride later.
Fly.
Caldric, did you
I
follow?
do.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm actually clapping. I actually enjoy the show.
So
Try to give him a little demo, so I go into a barrel roll.
Oh, so you did take it from the witch's thing. Well, I mean, to be honest, I can't blame you. We took everything else. Emery is...
See? Someone gets it! I
You
stop in front
still
of him.
lied, and that's all I say, and I walk off.
Alright.
It's not lying if I didn't say anything.
So,
I never asked.
you fly around for a little bit. Do you share the broom or get anybody else to fly on it, or what happens?
Will you
I'm
take
not
me on a
gonna-
ride.
I'm not gonna offer it, but if someone asks to use it, I'm not gonna say no.
And Yala's like looking at her, and like she looks like she doesn't want to ask, but she's definitely staring at the broom.
So I would Gavrick would look up and can I see that broom for about 10 minutes?
All
Not
I
if you
need
wanna
is
snap
10
it in
minutes.
I'm not going to snap it in half. I'm going to cast Identify on it. Make sure we know everything about this broom before we decide to take it.
I hate to tell you this, but we already took it.
Well, yes, but we can always leave it in a forest or blow it up.
Why does my magic item have to be blown up or left in a forest? You get potions, and you get wands, and sickle things, and more potions, and crystals, and stones.
I'm not saying we have to. I'm saying allow me to check the broom.
Alright, fine, but I decide if we leave it in the woods. Or
Fine.
break it, because
I,
your wife is mad at me.
I know she's mad at me a lot too.
It's a really unhappy marriage you have there. Remember, I do annulments.
Remember, I do annulments.
I begin to do the ritual. Actually, I think I have one point left as far as
spell
spell.
slot? Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to cast Identify.
Alright. So you learn this is a broom of flying. That you do not detect any curses or anything on the broom.
Okay, I was going to say I don't know if I get to detect magic or stuff like that, because if not, I was going to have Enyala do it. But if I already get that,
Yep.
All right. Well, I don't detect anything foul with the broom, so I don't honestly see a reason why we need to get rid of it. And I hand it back to
Me.
Yep.
yes.
Yes.
Alright, so
That's fine.
you guys, do you let Enyala ride the broom?
I see Inyala looking at the broom, but not saying anything, and I look back at the broom, and I don't say anything.
You just remember my sticky hands from earlier.
Yeah.
Well, wait, your hands aren't sticky after you eat honey. It absorbs them.
Alright.
Yeah,
But Enyala's too shy to ask. She doesn't want to ask.
Pecked my
Dude,
head and sat on
Renequius
me.
would be on that broom so quick.
Oh my
and,
goodness.
and
I would absolutely give my sister a ride.
So
and I'm pretty sure she would ask anyway.
she takes the broom from you, and she flies around probably exactly how you imagine Becca would be like, whee! She's a little bit more spastic with it. At one point, she does run into a tree. Oh
Also
no.
a Becca thing to do.
She falls off the broom and gets but she's in the tree. The broom falls to the ground. She's up in the tree now. It takes her a bit, but she's able to climb down the tree.
I
has a
take the
bad
broom
track
and I
record
just
with
pass it
trees.
to Enyala, and I'm like, hold this, and then I go and help Renek out of
Hold
the tree.
You are now holding the broom, Enyala.
I look at it, and I look back to her, and I just slowly sit on it.
Do you do anything while you sit on it?
No. I'm just sitting on it.
You help
Can't
your
you
sister
take it
up.
first since it's wooden, made out of wood?
Oh.
Oh!
Or would it be like
Just
with the caravan thing, where I just see where the wood's been?
Yeah.
Roll me and what was it last time? It was an Arcana check. Actually,
Yeah,
you know what, I'm
check
sorry.
that.
Let's make this a nature check. Roll me a nature check.
The broom is just
Nate.
like in some witch's cooter. I don't know.
Oh,
She's double fisting. She's double fisting this rod and seeing where this wood has been.
11.
11. Okay. You tap into the broom's magic essence, and you do feel a very strong sense of weightlessness and the ability to fly. However, you don't pick up anything beyond that from the broom.
Can I tell what kind of wood it is?
It is oak.
Sturdy oak.
By now, Angel has helped up Renequius. She's walking back. She sees you hold the broom. Do you
I
do
just
anything?
give her a thumbs up.
She gives you a thumbs up.
I want to try to fly the broom.
You want to try to fly the broom? Okay. You look at the broom.
I look at the broom. I look up. And do I know the words that she says to make it go?
I would have said the words aloud to allow Renek to fly it, so if
Yeah.
you picked up on those words...
I try to remember what she said.
Roll me an intelligence
And-
check.
18.
18. You remember those words. It is
I
wind's flight.
say them.
Say the words.
What were they?
Wind's flight.
Wind's flight.
She says it backwards, and the broom goes backwards.
She
Light
the
wind.
room lifts up and the tree is now flying. For you, this is weird. This is the first time you have ever not been connected to the earth.
I don't like it.
It feels a little cold. You do feel
Hate
a little
it.
unsettled. You are connected to wood, so you got some nice wood between your legs. That's not reassuring enough, though, for you.
I'm screaming. I want to go down.
Just
Put me on the ground.
Roll me an intelligence check.
I don't look at
15.
Cauldron this whole time.
15. You see
Help
Caldrig down
me.
there, and you have the urge to go to Caldrig, and somehow the
Nose
room
dive into cauldron.
you and you do. Roll me a d20. Caldrig, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
15.
15.
12.
12. She runs into you. You guys tumble over a little bit, and the broom flies out of your hands. And you do make it to Caldrig, and you're back on the earth.
I'm
and
so
he is-
scared.
There. I pat her on
I
the
don't
head.
like the air.
Okay, you don't have to do it again.
I don't want to get off the ground again.
You don't have to.
I take the
And
broom.
Yala now has a fear of heights.
Oh, you have unlocked a new fear. You take the broom.
I take the broom back and I put it back in my bag of holding.
I
Okay.
hide behind cauldron.
You guys have had your fun in the forest. Tor comes out, looks at you, and is like, "I am honestly a little curious about that snow globe. Do you guys want to use it? It has piqued my curiosity."
Oh yes, of course.
Oh,
I pull out
yes!
the snow globe that I had
Yes.
pocketed.
Yes,
the first
so-
thing I do is I tip it
You
over.
took my
and I try to
snow
pick up my-
Say again, Gavert. You tip it over and
The
what?
first thing I'm because I remember the whole thing was like if you tip it over, all of the all things within or all people within come out.
Yes, you tip it over. Nothing comes out.
Okay, good. I shake it and say "Death calls to all," and then I set it down on the ground.
Nothing happens. You need to attune to it if you want to.
Oh, okay. I did not remember that. I will try to attune to the snow
So
globe.
you spend 10 minutes to attune to the snow globe. At the end of the 10 minutes, the emerald lining on the side of the snow globe, or the metallic, whatever it was, it lights up and pulses once, and you feel a connection to the snow globe.
Man, I got a Bluetooth connection to this thing. That's awesome.
God damn.
The device
I-
is connected successfully.
I shake it and I say "Death
Waiting for
calls to all."
connection.
Death
And
calls
then I
to
put it
all.
down.
You set it on the ground. You speak the key words. The world all of a sudden turns black and white, and you feel it's like if you put a zoom blur on everything around you. The creatures around you, they do have an essence, an aura. You feel yourself being drawn towards the snow globe. Do you wish to grab their essence and pull them with you?
Yes.
The rest of you, looking at Gavrik, you kind of see like his being is being pulled in, and everybody, you look at your hands, and they start to shimmer and fade and stretch towards the snow globe. And you all watch as the world around you turns into this blurry zoom, all focused on the snow globe, as your essences shrink down and are pulled in. The world goes white, and it clears up. You're inside this massive glass-domed globe. The trees in front of you are blowing in a gentle wind. There is snow falling. He had just shaken the globe, and so it almost feels like a blizzard. It is cold. You see in front of you a short pathway, and then this beautiful wooden cabin.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to make. Well, no, I'm gonna use my bonus action to make my cape bellow as I approach this.
This man with his cape
this-
bellowing actions. Man, I want
Alright.
to use my action.
The
To
cape,
make my
the cape
bellow?
billows. I rolled a 6 on the roll for you.
Damn it!
The cape billows.
Mark, make an inspiration for a better roll.
I'll
You know
cast
what?
that
Yeah,
on
fuck
him.
yeah. I'll
How
give
do
you.
how do you inspire him? What are you gonna do to inspire him?
I'm like, oh, does anyone feel that wind?
And I rolled a 6. Okay, that brings it up to a 12. Your cape billows a little bit better this time. It's probably one of the best billowings you've gotten up till now. I think that is the best roll you have gotten
I
on the
think
cape.
it is.
Yeah. So
So then after that, I march through the snow towards the cabin, throwing open the door and walking in.
all right, you throw open the door. It is warm. It is cozy. It is a beautiful cabin. Do you guys, the rest of you, follow him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You enter into the house. The candles are lit. There is a chandelier in the open room. You see before you the living room area. There is a staircase that goes up into what you can only imagine are the bedrooms in the back, and then underneath that staircase is another door that leads off to the kitchen area. There is a fireplace, and next to the fireplace is a pine tree with bright lights on it.
Oh shit!
In all kinds of colors.
Telling me I get perpetual Christmas? That's awesome.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Do you guys wish to investigate the house?
Absolutely.
I'm into the sparkly. I'm into the pretty lights.
Okay, and Yala walks over to the tree and just sits down. There are chairs and couches arranged around in a very, very much holiday aesthetic around the fireplace. You sit down next to a chair and Yala, as you sit down, it starts rocking back and forth. But you're right in front of the tree. The rest of you, what do you guys do?
Beautiful.
I'm gonna go check up the upstairs.
The upstairs. Okay. Gavrik, you walk up the stairs. If anybody follows him, it leads up. There's a small hallway with 5 different doors. Do you check the hallway and the doors?
Yes, I check the entire hallway and all the doors.
All right. Down through each door, there are 4 rooms that have 2 beds per room, and they all have a nice amount of decoration in them. You think these are each 2-person rooms. At the end of the hallway is a slightly larger room with a single queen-size bed, another tree in the corner, and a nightstand in there as well. So all the rooms are very well furnished. The bed has beautiful red velvet sheets on it. The rest of you, what are you guys doing?
Hey.
There's the upstairs, there's the downstairs.
Is there a
I would-
kitchen?
So you do see, as Gavrik walks up the stairs, there is the room directly underneath the balcony with the hallway for the kitchen. Directly underneath it is another doorway. It's open, there's no door. You do see a kitchen space beyond that.
I'm going to see if there's food in there.
It is fully stocked. It has all kinds of food.
While I'm upstairs, I'm going to check all the drawers and stuff before Marg gets up here to seal everything. And I'm gonna see if there's anything there.
Okay. You do find various types of clothing in the drawers, just different odds and ends. It looks like it is fully stocked. Whoever had previously been the proprietor of this snow globe may have put their wares in there during their stay.
Mm-hmm.
There's all different types of clothing. Some of it is a style that you have never seen before.
Ooh.
Just various tunics and things of different shapes and sizes. So
I will head back downstairs and then go towards the kitchen as well.
okay, yes, Angel, you head into the kitchen. It is a fully stocked kitchen. There are all the kitchenwares, knives, pots, pans. There are racks of drying meat, various things. Everything looks like it is prepped and ready to go to make a meal.
I have gotten started making like a beef stew or a chicken stew or something.
All right.
I was just gonna say, as I get into the kitchen, I look for ale.
You do find it. They have the kitchen. You enter in there on the left. The kitchen's there on the right. There, it looks like a storeroom of some sort. You walk in there, kegs, ale, wine, all kinds of things in there.
Not kegs. Don't tell Cauldron.
Don't tell Cauldron.
Yes, Caldric, what have you been doing during this time?
I'm just exploring the other rooms and stuff on the first floor.
Okay, well, so the first floor does have the living area, the kitchen. Beyond the kitchen, there are two more rooms in the back. They are different. There are washrooms. One of them looks like just a bathroom type. The other room, off to the right, in the far back, looks like some sort of sauna.
Damn.
I'm going to the sauna.
All right, you head to the sauna.
I immediately go in the sauna, fire it up, and get butt naked.
It is warm, steamy, ready to go. There are towels placed on the benches on the outside.
Don't eat them.
There is in a portion of it there is a pool of like a hot tub type thing. And then there are sitting areas where you can just sit and relax. So
This is making me sad. I want to actually live here.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Venora, what have you been up to?
I probably would have been going through the house, and the atmosphere would make me like kind of vulnerable. So I would have been looking for a nice dress that would have fit me,
Okay.
and have been like sheepishly checking myself out in a mirror that I found.
So you head to the master bedroom and you look through the vanity dresser there. You do find a red silken dress that
Oh.
at first it looks too small. Do you try and put it on?
Carefully, yes.
Okay, so you take your armor off, you set it aside, you go to put the dress on, and it shapes itself to you. It is almost a part dress, part nightgown. You think it is comfort wear for sleeping.
After that, I probably would have gone downstairs to try and get like a thing of wine to just make myself feel all fancy.
All right, so you head downstairs. You find Gavrik in the storeroom off to the right side of the kitchen. He's looking at the various ales. You see on the opposite side behind him there is a wine rack with a very large selection of bottles.
Probably just grab a whole bottle of a red wine.
Okay, you find a wine. You cannot read the language on it. It is in that same language at the bottom of the snow globe, but you do grab it.
I'd probably go sit by the fire and start drinking it.
All right, you
Feeling
and
sorry for
Inyala
myself.
you and Inyala are sitting by the fire. Inyala is staring at the tree. She looks over, sees you.
So,
I have
Yes.
Greg in my hands.
did Caldrig have to go through the kitchen to get to the sauna?
The sauna was behind the kitchen, correct? Yes.
Okay.
I wouldn't
kitchen-
have noticed them. Me and Renequius are balls deep, getting the stew made.
All right, so the two of the tieflings are concocting the stew. Roll me we'll just say, roll me a d20.
18.
18. You guys prep a damn good stew.
Ooh.
Nasty.
They ring. There's a little bell in the kitchen. They ring it when everyone is done.
Yeah, I'd grab a bowl and head to the
Yeah.
living room.
All right, and everybody takes their fill of food. Sendra has been looking out the window at the outside, not to dampen the mood, but I think I'm going to try and head out to hold watch because I don't know what's outside, and I would prefer to be out there when the time is right. So I'm gonna head out there. And
You need someone to go with you.
No. You guys are fine to stay in here. Tor speaks up. I will accompany you as well. So they head outside to the outside, and you watch as they walk out to the front, and they look around and kind of hold hands together and close their eyes and focus, and they kind of evaporate into like a snowy blizzard. And then you do look outside and you see them. They pop outside the globe.
I watch them go and I go, okay, we all know they're fucking right.
Emery looks
they're
at you
definitely not.
for years.
Alright, I just wanted to know if everyone else knew or not. It's kind of obvious.
I'm gonna, after I've had my fill, I'm going to put the bowl in the sink, and I'm gonna head up to the room and get changed into some sort of comfort wear that I can find.
All right,
If there is any.
you do find a pair of velvet red pants and a night shirt. Does everybody else
put them on.
head to bed at that point?
Yep.
Close up my leaves for the night.
I'm
All
hitting
right.
the sauna first and then I'm going. I drag Renek with me.
You pop in the sauna. You see a naked Caldrig. You give him a bowl of the stew.
I was expecting him to be gone.
Nope, still in there.
Yeah, he's still there.
I walk in and I see
Feast
fucking
your eyes.
Feast your eyes.
I go like slam the
Witness
door.
me.
I just kinda
Renequius
laugh.
goes into the room and she goes into the room and sits down.
I don't react. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm leaving her to that. I'm on my own. She's on her own. She's a big girl.
Yep.
Have fun, girl.
She
I
pops
will.
off her armor and plops down in the sauna next to you. All right.
Hell yeah.
I still don't react.
Yeah. Okay. After a while, Caldrig, you hop out of the sauna. You've spent quite a bit in there. You see the wine rack, cellar, cool ale place next to you. Do you take a mug up to your bedroom?
Yep, I grab a whole bottle and I go up to the bedroom.
All right. And you enjoy it. It is good. Which one did you grab? Wine, mead, whiskey.
Mead. I
Mead?
grabbed a
All
bottle
right.
of mead. And went to
You
the
grab
room.
you grab a good bottle of mead, take it up to your room, say your good nights to everyone, and Yala's standing by the tree. Now she's touching it, kind of fondling it a little bit.
Good night, friend.
Good night, Anyala.
Caldra goes up to one of the rooms. Eventually, Venyora, you head up to the room. You saw Gabber go into one of the rooms. Do you follow him? Where do you go?
I was just gonna assume he didn't want me in there, so I was just gonna pass out on the couch.
All right, you pass out on the couch. Angel, you and Renequius go take a room, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay, eventually.
I'll take some ale up to my room and pass out.
All right. Everybody takes their own respective rooms. Emery is going to pass out on the couch next to you. There's a door. There's a single sitting chair next to one of the windows where he's kind of glancing outside, and he eventually falls asleep as well. So, and everyone heads to bed for the night. That will conclude our session for the evening.
Very
Well
good.
done, everyone.